Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing? Hey, Sean Nathan. Hey, Tris. How is everyone doing on this fine, fine Tuesday? It's D&D night. Let's freaking go. You guys excited for D&D?
Oh, yes, sir.
I've been waiting
Hell yeah.
all
I am.
day.
I am very excited for D&D.
I am joined here by the great Waffle, the powerful Caramel Wolfie, the elusive Quinzora, and a rabbit.
No, get my title right.
That's me.
oh,
I'm the
I'm
rabbit.
sorry. The battle twunk, Zora, and a French rabbit. Hey, thanks for the long streak, Waffle. Appreciate you.
No
My
problem.
last 30 bits.
Dang,
Oh.
massive mesky in chat. Thank you, Zora.
Oh my gosh, I have so many bits. I don't know when this happened.
It just happened. It just came to be. Gareth! What up,
hello.
bud? Just in time.
Yes,
How
I
you
saw you
doing? How
were
you
up,
doing?
and it's 6 on the dot.
And Rohan shall answer.
Well, we're glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Now, all I ask is get your character sheet open, get the roll 20 open, and we can get started.
Hell yeah.
Fantastic.
Let's go.
All right.
Did you say that again?
No,
Let's
shut up.
go.
Bom, bom, bom.
Jesus.
So we got to make Gareth a little bigger in his little frame. He's not that small. Also, Gareth, real quick question: did we give you the roll Beyond 20 extension?
Let me see here. I've got the app.roll20.net up right now for the editor.
Mm-hmm. And then D&D Beyond for character sheet. If you haven't,
I do
and
have
if you're
that
on,
open as well.
nice. If you're on Chrome, just open this up, get this extension. We should be fine.
Yeah, I am. I have them up. I see the Roll20, the tales from Amalga. I've got everybody up here. I see like a screen with all of you on it.
Excellent.
All right, excellent.
Perfect. So.
And you go over to the other tab with your character sheet on it.
Okay.
Roll me any roll. Just anything that says a plus anything. Just click on that. Just make sure like the dice works.
I guess I should do that.
Whoop.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Okay, so I did that via my character sheet, but that didn't work. Let's see here.
Go to the chat.
Oh, mine rolled twice.
Yeah, we're gonna take the first roll for you. We don't have time to fix that. Go to the link I sent you, Gareth. Get that extension, and whatever you roll in your character sheet after you get it should be sent to the roll 20.
Okay. Add to Chrome. Add extension. I also need to get.
Also, hey Faye, welcome in. Hope you're excited.
Mask, fix my Fugi.
Okay,
Fix your Fugi.
Now what?
Oh. Why'd you change your Fugi?
Because that's me and for the game.
I got rid of my. Hold on.
Okay, give me a moment. All right, so you had the extension.
Nope.
Yes.
Not that one. This one. Okay.
I feel like I need 3 screens for this. Jesus.
I'm using 3 screens for this right now, actually.
I'm about to pull the laptop out so I can.
Yeah, I'm using 3 right now as well.
A secret 4th screen appeared.
I'm almost about to just run the Twitch stream on my phone.
Okay, so with that being said, I should be able to use the dice in my character sheet now.
Yeah, so if you add the extension, refresh both Roll20 and D&D Beyond.
Okay.
And then if the extension is active, then it should send the rolls from your character sheet to the Roll20.
There it is.
Shimmy, 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 yeah, shimmy, y'all.
Jimmy, oh.
Refresh.
La, la, la.
Okay.
This rabbit is about to turn into fucking stew.
Ooh, that's not a good sign for the start of the
Uh-oh,
game.
Gareth.
That's a natural one.
No,
well.
Garrett, no.
But hey,
This
at
is-
least the bot is working now, so we're ready to play.
Listen, I will
Looks
go
like
get my
Cypher is
regular
gonna be
dice and turn
griefing.
on my hand cam for this if I have to.
I gotta
Hey,
lock in.
we're just
Hand
shaking the
cam.
bad rolls out of the way, right, guys? You know, just shaking them out.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what we
yeah.
do.
What are you
That's what we
talking
do.
about?
What do we
I've
do? That's what we
only
do.
rolled nat 20s in the thing so far.
It doesn't matter what I roll. I just know I'll get out of it.
Fair,
This has
fair.
gotta be true.
There, now we can see your thing better.
How do you
All right.
washing machine? I want to know how washing machine.
That's not. Wait, what?
On a washing machine, it says Pedro, Pedro, Pedro.
We don't have time
You're
for
just
this.
making
Yeah,
fun of
I'm talking
him.
about in chat. There's the washing machine.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, we don't have time for this. It's gonna, it's gonna,
I'm gonna kill him.
it's gonna
I'm
take
gonna
10
kill him
years to
right the
explain.
first chance I get. I'm killing him.
All right, all
The
right.
only thing I'll be killing is your kneecaps running my
Enough
direction.
dilly dallying. Are you guys finally ready to get things going?
Yeah, we're
I'm
already
ready.
fucking trying to eat each other.
Well, I can't wait. So let me put this over here. Hopefully the volume isn't too bad. Now, I just have a simple question for all of you.
Oh, that's music.
What is your favorite fairy tale? Is it the one that warns you that there are places where the light thins, where old things listen, and where some doors are meant to remain closed? Or is it the one that promises comfort? That if you follow the rules, if you play your part well enough, the story will protect you in the end. This land was built on such stories, not just told, but believed. Believed so deeply, they became law, tradition, and truth. Here, fantasy is not an escape, it is a language of power. It shapes crowns and borders, justifies roads through ancient woods, and turns uncertainty into destiny. Once upon a time, there stood the kingdom of Farendel, bright, strong, eternal. At its heart stood the capital Zen Trolin. For from its courts and councils came laws, proclamations, and the quiet certainty that the kingdom understood the world as it was meant to be. To the west, beyond the last cultivated field and guarded road, the land changes. There lies the green, the Verdant forest. An ancient forest older than Varendel's first stone, where the light bends strangely beneath a canopy and paths that do not always lead where they should. The kingdom's maps show it as an empty space, a wilderness to be claimed, measured, brought to heel. But travelers return with different stories, of voices carried on the wind, of eyes watching from bark and shadow, of people who are not subjects of the crown and never wish to be. In recent years, Verandel has pressed deeper into the trees. Roads have been cut, outposts raised, timber claimed in the name of progress and protection. Each step forward is justified as necessary, each incursion framed as harmless. And yet, the forest has begun to answer. Hunting parties vanish without a trace. Envoys do not return. Old wards awaken where none were meant to remain. Whispers move through Zentrillin's halls of forest folk gathering, of ancient pacts broken, of a war no song has prepared them for. The green stands close enough to feel the kingdom's reach, and far enough away to refuse its rules. And there, beneath tangled branches and uneasy skies, a new story is taking shape. One that threatens to undo the very fabric the kingdom was built upon. If I may ask, Red and
Yes.
Cypher, could you both just roll me a flat d20?
I guess that'd be in roll to itself. Give me the dice. Bonk. Oh!
Another nat 1. Very cool.
Cypher, why have you done this to me?
Near the western fringes of the kingdom, there stands the frontier town of Timber Lane. An old settlement that is said to be originally built to carve out and take as much as the forest resource and riches as it could. But due to some recent events, has come down on some hard times. The lumber dried up. The only thing properly surrounding it now are barren plains with large, rotting stumps. There has been a call for aid, for arms. Mercenaries are being called upon to settle a possible dispute that, if not dealt with early, could lead to all-out war. Not being very scrupulous-minded, most mercenaries take it up without much thought of the reason, but many refuse to travel as far as Timberlane is from the central zenith of the kingdom. Some don't do that. Some have to. Going down one of these blighted, sun-bleached roads, there's a man clad in armor, walking alone. Cypher, would you please describe your character?
I am an old veteran soldier, retired from the war come to pass. A human fighter, 38. Battle hardened. Quite miserable at times, but knowledgeable in the ways of battle.
A veteran of the old war, looking for a purpose on a blighted wooded road. You've come here to answer a specific call to arms. All you have to do is find where whatever central authority there could be here. But when you look upon Timberlane itself, it is a place that you've heard about being unpleasant, and you see exactly why. Abandoned houses, empty settlements, blighted crop fields. This is not a pleasant place to be. And it's very hard to exactly tell if anywhere you could even pick up such a job. If you could, roll me perception. First natural 20 of the game.
Perfect. You redeemed yourself.
Ah,
My eyes
he
are
gave me the
keen.
nat ones and then gave himself the nat 20s. How dare?
Very, very cool. As you look upon this blighted, almost abandoned sawmill of a town, you see that there is very little occupation on the outskirts where you are now, and only a few small occupied dwellings further up in the middle. But it isn't until you look off to the side, almost completely away from the town itself, you see a tall, imposing structure. From initial estimation, it looks to be an old sawmill. But the closer you look, you realize that it was once a sawmill that has been repurposed into a large, semi uh, rich housing. Wherever your job listing might be, it's likely there. There speaks authority, at least a minuscule one compared to the abodes nearby. After seeing that, I assume you head that direction.
Yes.
Continuing down the road, passing abandoned field, house, and such, you don't come across any of the possible residents of Timberlane before eventually, after about a 10-20 minute walk, you make it to this large, imposing monolith of a building. One that seems to stand almost 3 stories tall. A sawmill that looks almost double the size of a normal one, as if massive, almost imposing titans of trees once came through here. You see a small double door entrance ahead of you. Do you enter?
Yes.
Walking forward, you step upon old, rotting wooden steps. Come to the door and open it. And you step inside to a proper foyer. And you see single individual standing, arms crossed, leaning against a wall, waiting for something. You see a individual, tall, muscly built, and clad in a crimson red cloak. Red. Would you please describe your character?
So my character is a ginger. Sadly, you know the soulless gingers.
Indeed, indeed.
My character has a bow attached to their back and a dagger or two to their side. He has a very gruff yet kind and warm looking expression, but one that has seen many a battle. And he seems kind of lost in thought at the moment.
Red, you were summoned here to accept a hunting job, one that was recommended to you specifically by one of your contacts in the organization you're a part of. And before you get exactly greeted by any form of authority figure as you wait here, someone steps through the door. Someone who looks well aged, well tested in the field of battle. You two look upon each other as you do this.
You're here for a job as well.
Searching for a purpose in these lands at the moment.
Well, I'm here for a job, and I heard I might have backup, might not. Care to join?
Depends. What does this job entail?
It's a hunting job of sorts. I don't have all the details just yet. I'm waiting for my contact here. What's your name, stranger?
Cypher. Yours?
Red.
Salutations, Red. Can you tell me a little of this town? There seems to be nobody here.
Well, originally it seemed to be to help reclaim, as they say, up in the capital, kingdom and such, to reclaim the wilderness and civilize it. Personally, I don't quite like that too much. I prefer living in harmony with it. If they would just see that peace is an option instead of greed, I think it'd do a lot better. Granted, there would still be problems. But what do I know?
Hmm.
It's quite dead
May-
now, though.
It
Forest.
seems that way. Perhaps a small adventure would quench my curiosity.
Well met.
Well met.
And as you
Are
two
there any?
exchange your introductions before continuing on your conversation, you hear the sound of heavy laden footsteps coming from a other side of a door. A moment later, it swings open, and you see a wide man with a light ginger beard. And he looks upon both of you, almost surprised that you're there waiting. So, um, hello. How can I do it for?
Are you our contact about the hunting job? We got
Hunting
word
job.
from.
Oh, you're one of those mercenary types. Well, I'm the he kind of says with a long drawl, kind of a droll, kind of goes off into nothing before pause for a moment until he says something of the mayor here. You can call me Willath. If you would follow me, I'll explain everything. And he kind of goes back into the interior of this large house structure.
Oh, what was the name of this town?
Gotta hear the man out.
Timberlake. You see Red's writing in a journal of sorts at the moment? Yeah, coming.
Jotting down in your notebook, eventually following back. You follow this man into a small, almost office full of differently carved wooden chairs in many different styles, books lining the walls with quills, parchments, and all types of things. And he goes behind a desk and sits down. Please, come in. Pull a chair.
Have any hot cocoa?
Not on me, but I got some puff if you want some.
Somewhat.
Oof, black drink, bitter.
Oh, that stuff. Similar, but Not to my taste, usually.
To each their own. Then he sits back in his chair, pours himself out a glass of something mysterious, drinks heavily, and waits for you to enter and take a seat.
I sit down. You come in, Cipher.
I prefer standing.
Fair enough.
You sit. He's standing. He's on top of you. It's fine. Well, I'm glad at least someone accepted the summons. Most people don't come out these parts anymore. I called for aid weeks ago from the local forts, Fort Dacton to the north and West End to the west, but they're dealing with their own issues at the moment. So that leaves, well, you.
We gonna have any other help, do you know of?
Well, that depends. What's your opinion of the forest folk?
I'm fine with them if they're fine with me, honestly.
He nods to that and looks to you, Cipher.
Sorry, can you repeat that one more time?
He kind of says more sternly, "What is your opinion of those who live in the green, the forest?"
Well, I really haven't seen anybody recently. In fact, I was actually wanting to ask you, where is everybody for civilization?
You're talking about what happened to Timber Lane. Well,
Well,
he kind of like leans back, takes a deep drink of what he's drinking. To put simply, Timberlane was a sawmill originally. We're sitting in the Great Oak Sawmill that used to be the lifeblood of this town. It used to be that from here all the way down to the southern reaches of the Central Forest, it was full of giant, wide trees. That was a long time ago, though. Now, the closest tree, proper closest boundary to a forest, is 3 days' march from here. Put simply, the wood got too hard to get, and no one wanted to live all the way out here. Most live near the capital now, closer to the center of civilization. There's still a proper cutting economy down there.
following the work, as we all do now.
Following the work of those who can, and then leaving the rest of us to try to stay. The only reason why this settlement wasn't abandoned was because the kingdom felt that this region needed settlement, refurbishment. I don't need to explain to you that that didn't work out. And he kind of like looks out the window, and you can see the almost full on blighted fields that go on seemingly for yards and yards of failed cropland. It's like this place doesn't want us here, and most people don't want to stay here long. But we stay because we're expected to. And what I expect from you two is thus: I have a job, and you expect payment, and I expect that if you're good enough, you might avert catastrophe.
That's
So,
not all
so
right.
I'll ask you again. And he turns to Cypher once more. What's your opinion of the forest folk of the green? Fairies, pixies, things that your mother only told you about in storybooks.
Cypher. Maybe his mic is muted.
Whose?
But Cypher EXE has stopped working.
Ah,
Well, I can say I've done.
Working.
Oh, there it is.
I'm gonna say I'm I'm talking into the mic.
There
Oh,
we
we
go.
can
Now I can hear you.
hear you now. Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, my response was they're just that. Nothing but tales to me.
Tales come with a
Every tale
lesson.
has some truth to it.
What lesson did you take from those? And think carefully now about your answer. This might determine your employment.
I am mildly. Was there something sent that I should have read?
No.
Okay, because I'm all sorts of confused.
I-
My character literally just served in the army and fought goblins and orcs and like other people. So you're asking me all kinds of questions. I'm like, I don't know.
and for your character, that makes sense. Not too many people come here, and this guy is asking your opinion about things you think are fake. So he's waiting for an answer.
Okay. Well, as far as I've been concerned, it's nothing but tales. So there's not really many lessons that have gotten me through life involving such stories.
I've done a lot of research on different tales of here and there. Of giants, gods, and forest folk, as you say. Every story has some truth to it.
Well, then I'll say this. This job requires you to go deep into uncharted territory to prevent all-out war with things that seem unreal. Those things you call stories, they exist. Gnomes under hill, pixies that claim territory, giant beasts that can eat an entire man whole. That is what is threatening to come out and consume us all here and down south, where I can assume the much greater horrors await looking upon you. It looks to you when it says that Cypher. If you can promise me that you won't cause an incident or lead to worsening tensions, you'll get paid. Simple as that. Can you do this? And can I ask both of you generally?
Well, I don't know how much you know of my order, but this is up our alley, or at least mine. I kind of show my hands kind of calloused over and with cuts here and there.
I was told to expect one of you to arrive. But I was told it was going to be a much older gentleman. much older than you are.
Maybe you still will, but I'm here as well and got the task of coming here. So maybe we'll
He-
have even more backup from the Order.
He nods his head.
Sounds like an important job.
Well, let me explain the situation to you thusly. There's been a rogue mercenary group that has taken station and settled within the green of the Verdant forest, and they have been causing issues. Many of the people of the forest have been outraged by their, what they claim, occupation, expansion of the kingdom's reach. From my understanding, the kingdom has no authority here. These are just independent bandits settling in places they should not. Quite simply, if you do not clear them out or convince them to move, there will be outright conflict between the Verdant Forest and the kingdom. Another war will commence.
Well, war is never good.
Bandits are no stranger to me.
We'll see if they're just mere bandits. I'm taking this job. What about you?
Well, if it prevents a war, you can have my blade.
Hell yeah.
As compensation, and he kind of like looks to you for a moment before saying this because he knows how it's about to sound. I can offer you each 100 silver coins and a title of defenders of Timberlane.
Well,
Roll
I am
me
running low.
insight, both of you.
1 silver. There it is.
Where is it on this character sheet?
Skills.
If you look to the left where it says skills, it should be under one of those, under the I section.
It's like a third of the way down. But I got an 18.
Very nice.
I got a 3.
Cypher, this man just offered you money and a title. One of the things you need, the other you've never had, so it's a pretty good deal. Red, you have been paid so much more just to negotiate that there not be conflict. He is sending you deep into uncharted territory, deep into a forested land with armed combatants, just for the equivalent of 10 gold. Not really worth it, especially for a title, for a place that no one wants to be. Do you still accept this job?
Hey, Mayor. Why is the... And I can tell by the strain in your voice it sounds bad, because it is bad. Why is the pay and reward so low?
Before he answers, just real quick, Karma, since the results of the roll was already met, that will not be a proper reroll.
Damn it.
I
I tried.
Yeah.
Find my points.
Nah, you're good, you're good. You asked him, why is it so cheap?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to level with you. This place isn't a gold mine. Most things don't even come out of here. Even more do not come in. Quite simply, that is all we have. And I know, especially someone of your occupation, that's not a lot. But I beg of you, we need the help.
Can you procure like a cart or some animals to take us on the journey in there, at least?
Roll me persuasion.
Persuasion. Where is that? 10.
Animal power is quite literally the only thing we have left, and I'm sorry. That's a price too high for us to part with.
Fair.
I will give you enough supplies though, enough food and rations to make the journey on foot.
Give him a damn donkey. Come on.
Well, that works for me, at least. As long as we have supplies.
So just reiterating, you both accept the quest that he's offering for Vinny's basically.
Yes.
Well, in that case, let me introduce you to the rest of your companions you're going to meet. Follow me. And he leads you up to a side door that leads into kind of interior room. And before you, you see a room that is flanked by two sets of couches and a single sitting couch chair further along. Sitting on one of the long couches on the right side, you see a woman with fair skin, fair hair, and bright purple eyes and long ears. Waffle, would you please describe your character?
So, in this room, you see an elf woman. What would appear to be, at least in human years, to be about between 22 and 25 years old. She has long platinum blonde or silver hair, shimmering purple eyes, uh, gold leaf designed ear cuffs adorn her elven ears. And you can tell from her attire that from wherever she hails from, she is fairly well off. At least that's how she presents herself. Black satin or silk blouse with deep royal purple inlay. Tall boots and a tattoo on her thighs in the shape of a flower with vines that kind of swirl around at the front. And when you enter, she's sitting on one of these couches, looking absolutely bored out of her mind, like she's ready to get out and do something. And when she sees you walk in, she perks up and she looks very excited because something might actually be starting now. Hi, hello.
Hello. An elf.
Yeah, I'm an elf.
Let me properly introduce you all. This is Lizara. What was it again, dear? Your full title? Seeing that she
That's no-
clams up, just double checking your bike didn't explode like Gareth's did, too. Waffle?
No, my mic's fine. If you're talking about my full name, it's Lasara Rilstan.
She comes from a far off community of elves, Isful Moon, I believe. She is one of the forest people, and she is going to be an entourage for you two while doing this job.
Hey, it's nice to meet you. Finally, so excited to get out of my home. Been cooped up there for too long.
A
What
mere
manner-
child will be our guide.
Hey. I might look young, but I can guarantee that I am much older than any of you.
There was
You must
also
not know what elves are.
you see the mayor start looking around. There's also another one in here. Where is he? Everyone roll perception.
Alrighty. Perception. I see all.
Another natural
Goddamn.
20. Goddamn. Right, as you begin to kind of scan around the room, trying to look for whatever the mayor is looking for himself, you hear the sound of something almost like stammering, like something hitting wood at a quick pace. You look around and you see that kind of there's something in a closet with the door slightly ajar, slightly open, and you see something very small and very white, with a glint of something glass or gold, as if something is in there doing something in the moment. And you're
A
the only
knock on
one
the
to see
door.
this. You knock on the door, and the stammering stops, and you hear something answer. Frenchie, would you please introduce your character?
So you like knocked on the door, right? That's what you said.
Knocked on the door and was like, hello.
Await your time. I have some privacy to attend to.
Do you not want to come and meet your compatriots?
Oh, I was like, that's you. Finally, took long enough. I open the door and I hop out. And
You all
I hop out of the
see
door.
a diminutive rabbit man. Please describe your character.
I'm sorry, just 1 second. I have to pull the strawberry. This clittering, he knocks on the door. I've got some privacy to go on to. Oh my god, he's jorking it!
I tried so hard not to fucking die. I'm laughing
We-
so hard.
We were all thinking of it, but he was the
I'm
one
so
to say it.
Where my brain went. He's just going for it, guys. Leave him alone.
We're all going to the boiler room of hell.
He's a rabbit. He's quick at least.
Oh, good heavens.
But
Yeah. So, you guys
please describe
witness,
your experience and how they come out.
you guys witness a small, white-looking heron rabbit humanoid creature. Well dressed, very fancily. Notice he looks over his pocket watch as he hops over, looking at the time, and he has pretty fancy stuff. Seems as he has pretty important paperwork around him too. His age is kind of undetermined. You can't really tell, mostly because a rabbit-looking human being, and also because he's all white, albino looking. But you could say he's around like middle age to maybe younger than that. Who knows?
Stepping out of this
yeah.
back closet, the mayor then begins to say that this is. Let me see if I can't get this one right. Jester Haragon, Tripatrix of the Suit of Clubs, the Registered White Rabbit of the Reigning Suit of Hearts, High Sovereign of the Verdant Lapinum. Did I get that right this time?
No, it's fine. I'll introduce my titles later. But thank you.
He is
I
also
don't
going to
expect you
be
to.
the other envoy for the people of the forest that will be accompanying you two. And there he is.
Is this everybody now?
This is the group. He turns to the rabbit and the white-haired woman. He says, "I've explained to them the situation, though I think you could probably give them a better picture." But he then turns to all of you. "I believe it is best that you leave sooner rather than later. If you will check over here, you see that there's a long coffee table desk, and you see that it has different packs of supplies laid upon it. I have managed to pack for each of you 3 days worth of rations, as it will take 3 days for you to even arrive to the outskirts of the forest. I'm sorry I could not give you any faster form of transport, but this is the best we can offer at the time."
Whichever takes me to the location I desire to see.
Well, I guess introductions are done with. I am Red, that's Cypher. Forgive me if I'm overstepping introduction, Cypher. I think it was best to get on going. Especially with you trying to absorb all this new information. Seeing stories become real and all.
At this point, I'm just ready to move on. Shall we?
Agree?
Oh, one more thing
I'm
before
glad
you
we
go.
have gentlemen of business then.
The remnants of the mercenary group that you will be facing, I believe, unconfirmed, that they are fractured elements of the Bronzeside Order. They were a famed mercenary group of the Southern Lands, so I recommend caution. Everyone, roll me history.
Oh, history. Mm. My
Everyone?
first proper
History.
roll.
Everyone who is
Where is-
present.
Okay.
Perfect. Here it is.
And this
Here
might
it
be a good
is.
time to do a re-roll before I get the results, by the way. Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
Oh my god!
It's my highest. Oh, actually no, but it's one of my
That
highest stats.
the
That's crazy.
name Broadside Mercenary Company means nothing to you, except to you, Red. Saying that they were a famed mercenary group is an understatement. They were quite literally the most famed, most honored, most glorified mercenary group of the last century. And it wasn't until a great tragedy that happened in the most recent last war, the War of Regions, that they were shattered and thought to be, well, put simply, lost all hands, from your estimation. It is said that their leader, Emmerich, with a sorrowful heart at losing nearly half of his men, gave up his pursuit and put down his sword forever. It appears that might not be the case anymore.
Famous is an understatement. I'm guessing we all can handle ourselves pretty well here, considering the job and nature of it, but I will say we should definitely talk tactics and be smart when fighting these guys.
Well, you have 3 days of travel and plenty of time to discuss. That is all I have for you now. You can head off through the western road, and it should lead you all the way there.
Do we get the silver now? That way we can use it later in our travels? Or
He kind of looks upon you for a moment, but he thinks, like he actually looks up. He goes back to his little office area, and he pulls out a drawer with two pouches. I'm going to be honest. I was intending to pay you when you get back, but in case you don't, He throws the bags to both of you. I'm going to be honest, it's a big ask. I wouldn't fault you for running.
Oh, I'm not running.
So,
Also, this may come in handy with certain forest folk that may be hostile.
well, you're being paid to know what you're doing. I wish you luck.
They better know what they're doing. I don't have some rapscallion to interfere in our business ventures.
Business is one word for it. May I just call you Jester? I am a man of few wise words, one might say, keeping time and all.
Yes, and we're running out of time. So I would rather start heading out to this. For a second, please.
Yes, let's get going. I'm tired of sitting around. Let's go do something.
Well,
You all exit the manor. And when you all leave, the mayor takes a final large sip of his wide glass. You exit the town and head off to the west, towards the green, towards the Verdant forest. As said, it's going to be 3 days of straight travel on the road. During that time, is there anything that the party does discuss or focuses on?
so what are y'all's specialties? Combat and diplomacy-wise, I guess.
Okay,
Combat for
Yes.
I can do
one.
magic.
Magician. I'm also a magician. But I'm here for diplomatic work. I was sent as the white rabbit of my people.
Well,
Oh yeah, you did say something about that, didn't you?
More like this caretaker did. Poorly by that manner. But oh well.
why don't we flip a few coins and see? Why don't we introduce our abilities to each other, if y'all don't mind that?
I am
Sure.
quite curious to see what the rabbit is capable of, other than being my dinner.
Oof.
Humor. I can be humorous too. Behold, I clap my hands, and I summon unseen servant.
Okay.
Yeah,
I will say
and
this is
like,
probably going to be on one of the off days of travel, so you don't actually expend that spell slot, but go on.
I do unseen servant. And I'm like, butler. Yes, slap him. Well, more like gently, gently, like just like a little tap, if you will. It's not like violent because he can't attack you. He's not
You
allowed to
see
attack you.
him smack his hands together, and a little gust of wind just appears for but a moment, Cypher. And then you hear him talk to something unseen, and then you feel like something hit your face. Not hard, but strike you.
What in the world is that?
Thank you,
Magic.
butler. You're welcome, sir. He disappears.
The thing that hit you that you didn't even see in the first place apparently disappears.
Exactly. He disappears to me.
Reminds
even
me
know
of
that.
the story of Mr. Deeds, but that's impressive. Are you the scholarly type, Jester, a wizard of
Not
sorts?
particularly. Jester is my title. You can refer to me as Jester Tripatrix. But I have graduated in the Umbrella Academy with as a magician of illusions. So, and I've only been tasked recently by the High Sovereignty to become a white rabbit in order to send a delegation to solve this encroaching endeavor within my people's realm.
Well, I know Cypher a bit. What about you? And you see him look at a notebook real quick. The Lysara, that's what it was. Lysara.
Oh, yes. So, well, I don't really want to, you know, use too much energy, but I suppose I can do this. And you just see her kind of move her hands in such a way that they seem to be shaping like some kind of orb, which
Hmm.
does eventually appear in her palms, and it seems to glow um, a somewhat bright light, which she then takes the hand that's on top, casts it out, but then there's another one still in her palm, and she casts another one out, and then a third, and finally she lets go of the one that's in her palm to have 4 lights just floating there. So
Hmm.
I can do this.
Definitely will help us humans see a lot better in the dark, though. I live a lot in the dark on missions. Actually, we didn't sleep getting here.
Well, yeah, but it's always nice to just, have a light for other things.
Yes.
No sense in walking around in the dark all the time.
Well, I heard you were a soldier, Cypher. Any particular specialty in certain weapons?
I am
The ones
trained
you
in the
carry?
martials of all weapons. I have reached the ranks, climbed them, stopped wars. I have pushed away bandit raids, kept the realm safer, and eventually moved on past that life.
Hmm. Basic, but not simple. I like. Or vice versa. Common is a fun language.
I think you have some humor to attend to. You say you haven't moved on from that life, and yet you come to this position right back in it. Doesn't seem to have you moved on at all.
What can I say? Life always sends us in the same direction we always try to get away from.
You have a point there. I am Red. I am part of the Blood Order. If any of y'all know of it, maybe y'all have had dealings.
Never real history. I've been waiting.
Can't say I've known anybody by the name of that.
Cypher's just straight to the point. He don't need to know shit. He just knows what he has to do.
Let me see. Can I roll history for that one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, Lasara and Tripatrix, you get to roll this with advantage.
Oh, advantage, you say?
Hmm.
Well, luckily, it rolled twice for me already.
Good day.
Good thing. Good thing, yeah. Lasara and Tripatrix. When you hear, what exact term do you use? Do you use hunter, blood hunter? What do you use?
Blood Hunter Order.
When you hear blood hunter order, a minor chill kind of goes down your guys' spine because blood hunters are the elite monster hunting division that is tasked with defending the kingdom from, well, as they would put it, monsters. Though what is classified as a monster typically comes from your neck of the woods. You can react to that however you wish.
Oh, how barbaric. Well,
Uh,
at least you'll be hunting monsters other than us.
I know we get a bad rap, but please remember, I'm an individual, not just a human being or a blood hunter. That's the way I try and see people anyway.
Yeah.
and
I
creatures.
read something about your order when I was still at school. Kind of creepy with the whole blood magic thing, but you know,
Mm.
I guess if you're not really hurting anyone, then there won't be a problem. At least not with me.
Well, he kind of looks at his calloused and cut up hands, kinda.
How comforting.
With
Maybe
that,
you'll see.
after giving everyone's proper abilities, the road moves ever onward. I will ask you guys one thing. When you travel for those 3 days, is there anything specifically your character pairs for before going into the forest? Specifically,
Ooh.
I ask Red and Cipher first, as that is kind of a mysterious, almost mythical place.
I know this place is kind of on the fringes of society, but how to do this? Where's my character page? There it is. I'm gonna try and see if I can't find alchemical components here and there, or things to make things of that nature.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Alchemy components, ingredients. Very cool. What about you, Cipher? And if you're talking, we can't hear you. Hopefully, there's not another mic issue.
The
That'd be
mic
bad.
literally dropped.
I think he's having mic issues. My poor man.
That poor man. We'll just assume he's just being all stoic and he knows what he's doing.
And mysterious. Ooh.
Gareth, you alive?
Checking for posts. He'll be fine. I can hear you.
Yeah, because I'm asking them if they can hear me.
Hmm.
Oh, now I can hear you.
Oh, we could. Okay.
Yeah, I don't understand why it's not working here and there. But I was gonna say, as Red as Red was saying, yeah, my character would be searching, scrounging for any herbs that could be used for, any form of healing, or um small little handfuls of like berries or whatnot, kind of scavenging just to prepare.
All right, all right. And what about the two force people of the party?
Well,
Yeah, I suppose that Jester Tripatrix is simply gonna mostly stay in the carriage most of the time.
There's no carriage. You're on foot.
Oh, my bad. I'm so stupid. My bad. I misunderstood. It'd probably just be like kind of chilling, looking around, just reviewing his paperwork, what he needs to do exactly. Um, and if anything, yeah, that's basically it, really.
Reviewing his task
Yeah.
uh and for our elf of the group, what would they be doing?
at least for this part of the journey, since she is from the Verdant Forest, she is a little bored since she's already passed through here. So to her, there's not really a whole lot to see. But she'll still look around with some sense of wonder because just being out of her home is just such a breath of fresh air that anything is going to be better than nothing at this point.
Okay. Just enjoying the travel, focusing on what your task is at hand. For the
Yes.
two foragers of the group, roll me a survival check, please. Two
Oh my god.
13s.
On the 13th.
On the 13th, too. Hey, look, 3 lucky 13s, or maybe very unlucky. Cypher, you managed to find and scrounge up yourself a few mix of wild berries that you know for a fact are not poisonous, extending your rations for the group at least by a day. So you guys effectively have 4 days of ration instead of 3. Red, you were specifically looking for alchemical supplies. You look around and you find almost a hilltop with red and yellow and blue wildflowers that you know to be uh, painted mage brushes. A flower, a herbal ingredient that is required for making potions of healing. You gather up about a pound or so of that and you move on.
Gotcha.
Well, other than that, 3 days of travel comes and goes. You chat, move on, focus on what your task is at hand. Until finally, in the far distance of the last day of travel, you finally see the tree line, the entrance to the Verdant forest. You have made it to your, not destination, but your initial region of travel. Before you enter into this mysterious wood, what do you guys do? Do you go in a specific order? Do you go in sneakily? Do you just continue on as you have been?
I'm gonna activate one of my rights on my bow. And just be ready. You see me nick my thumb on one of my arrows and kind of brush my hand against my bow as it starts glowing faintly.
You do this and prepare for whatever's to come. What about the rest of you?
Me personally, I'm gonna make sure I'm behind the two warrior dudes, and just yeah, I'm gonna be in the middle. I'm gonna be in the middle of everyone, and make sure that I don't get jumped because I got all the people around me.
Gotcha. And kind of going off of what he's saying, what will be the party's marching order? Who's going to be in the front? Who's going to be in the back? Who's going to be in the middle?
Well,
I could be in
judging by the
front.
party itself, I will be in the front.
I'll be in back
Mm-hmm.
then, so we can have a back and front covered.
And I assume the elf and the raven are going to be in the middle.
Yeah, I'll be behind
It's fine by me.
the Scylla, I guess, or the Scylla, right?
Cypher.
Cypher.
Cipher, my bad.
Scylla. That's the word it doesn't matter. Okay. And you guys are just going to be walking normally into these mystical woods.
Yep.
Well, I will have my sword and shield ready at my hands, walking into these woods.
I have my
Over and
bow
over.
knocked, but not pointed anywhere.
Very cool. Very cool. Drawing your blade, Cypher, you begin to walk headlong into this mysterious, vast wood. You've been told that there are elements of a famed mercenary band in these woods. It's time to go kill them. Since you are at the front of this band, Cypher, would you please roll me perception? 19. Very nice. It takes about 30 minutes of you walking till you get into the thick of the proper woods. You climb over and duck under thick, gnarled roots and branches, avoiding the worst of the thickets. It isn't until about 30 minutes into your trek that you finally see something different, something obvious. You see a large bit of iron sticking out of the ground. Upon further inspection, you see it appears to be a mechanism, a trap, a hunting trap.
Look there. Somebody is hunting in these areas. We must be close to them.
Oh.
Hmm.
Local hunters, perhaps? The people in question we are concerned of.
Hmm. Doesn't look like any elven trap I've read about. But who knows?
Is it a bear trap?
Looking upon it, you see the mechanism is of two semicircle iron rings that, from what you can tell, there appears to be an iron almost plate in the middle.
Hmm. One of these.
And it looks large enough. Well, bigger than you expect for just a bear. It is a large trap.
Hmm. I'm gonna see if I can't use one of my arrows to trigger it and tell everyone to stand back.
Okay? So does everyone stand back and get behind Red?
Absolutely.
You would rather give off the position and make such a commotion when we know
Hmm.
nothing of what is around us?
Well, considering that you make a good point, Cypher.
Well, let us look at our guide. Does this look of something of your usage?
Well, I mean, like I said, it's not any elven trap that I've ever heard about, so. But doesn't mean too much. I've never really ventured outside of the city past this point. So.
Y'all could
I don't know.
hide in the bushes.
Perhaps we set up our own trap to see who comes then.
Hmm. A trap for the trappers. Very nice. So what's the
You
group
are the
doing?
experts in all this. If that's the case,
Is the plan that the three of you go into a bush and then he triggers the trap and you guys lie in wait?
Sounds about right.
I would like to try and scale one of the trees near the trap.
Okay. Just the one closest to the trap specifically?
One closest to it, yes.
Okay. It would require you to step over it.
well, if
You're
we're hiding, I'm gonna go hide in the bush.
okay. Does anyone join the rabbit in the bush? No one joins the rabbit in the bush. Okay.
I can go
In
from
order
my
to get
place.
to the tree, you would have to step over the trap. I don't think you're dumb enough to trigger it like an idiot, so you do that easily. And Tripatrix, could you give me a quick just perception check?
Excellent. Perception. Oh, how most outstanding. The first roll is the correct roll. Don't listen to the second roll.
You see hiding within the bush you're about to hide in, there was another trap.
Oh,
Oh.
how curious. There's another trap here.
Oh.
I'm gonna hop to a different bush.
Check that bush too.
Clubs on that one. Instantly triggers a third trap.
What are the
So,
chances of a third trap happening,
as
fellas?
the rabbit cat casually splits the party, what's the elf of the group doing?
She is looking at the trap that we were just about to step on that's hidden in the bush. And out of curiosity, she is going to trace a few runes in the air before running her right hand over her left. And as a golden sheen envelops it, she's going to take that sheen off as if it were a glove. And she's going to send this projection of her own hand and press down on the plate of the trap with this mage hand that she has just cast.
Now, I will say, as you intend to do this and this ethereal hand appears, your companion is walking over the trap, intending to get to the tree nearest to it. Do you still trigger the trap?
Are they about to step on it?
They're stepping over it. They're being very careful, too.
I'll let them pass first.
Okay.
Then
Cypher, you get to the bottom of the tree without an issue. Do you trigger the trap?
Now I will attempt to trigger the trap with my mage hand. Yes.
As the hand presses down on the trap, you hear something spring, lock, and then snap all at once. But that's not the only thing you hear. You hear something start to wind up, spin real fast, and you see that the trap itself was connected to something else. Cypher. Would you please roll me a dexterity saving throw?
Oh no! How did I know this was gonna happen? Why didn't I say anything? That's not bad.
It's not bad. It's not enough.
Oh.
You see as underneath foot, ropes seem to appear underneath and get pulled into a net. And you see Cypher get thrown into the air, right up into the canopy of the tree he was about to climb. And you all see this. How does Cypher react to this?
I had a feeling something like that was gonna happen. Either that or a log.
And if you're
or
talking,
trap.
Gareth, we can't hear you. Your mic's doing finicky stuff again.
Yeah, I'm just give me a second to think about how I'm going to react to this, because it's going to be initial. The initial shock is going to wind up, and as I'm starting to get pulled up, I'm going to try and cut the rope as I'm going up.
Okay. The initial pull is too fast for you to just kind of do that, but when you stop, you pull your knife out. And as you're about to cut the rope and the rest of your companions are looking up at you, you hear a voice, something yell at you from across to another canopy of a tree. You see a woman with a bow drawn at you. Karma, would you please describe your character?
My turn.
You know how long she's been waiting for this?
Oh my god, I've been waiting forever.
She's about to make a name for herself.
Go on.
Okay.
There's your spotlight. There's your moment.
Shut up. Okay. You guys see a fair woman dressed in leathers with her own bow drawn back straight at you. You touch him, you pull him down, and you all die.
Oh?
Why?
I don't know
Oh.
you, and you're in my home, in my woods. What are you doing here?
As far as I recall, these woods are for all members of living creatures of the Verdant Forest, as
that a rabbit?
I am a part of. Excuse me.
Don't
pardon
ask.
me?
Is that a
Yes,
rabbit?
isn't he so cute and fluffy?
Oh, I'm gonna eat him.
Gentlemen, can you please put down this dog? I have no time for such inquiries.
You see Red visibly facepalm.
I'm just dangling, swinging upside down.
I look at this.
Well-
I look at Cypher still dangling. I'm like, professionals they call themselves. How humorous.
The rabbit has a mouth on him.
Yeah, he seems to. He's not one for mincing words or wasting time, it seems. You see Red
Well-
kind of look up at you and confusion and recognition on his face.
Why are you looking at me like that, boy?
Something to
Clearly, we are
ask
not
about
here to cause trouble, otherwise you would have loosed the arrow at me already. We have come here for a job seeking bandits. We are not here to cause you trouble in your own home.
How am I supposed to know that?
You don't, we
Well-
just told you.
If you couldn't tell, there's already an arrow notched directly at you.
That's okay. Who's whistling faster?
Cypher, you look down, Red hasn't even
It-
raised his bow.
Yeah, well.
He's like, you got another bow
Nice
at you. He's like,
save,
"Oh,
buddy.
thanks."
Oh gosh. Mask, is there a trap nearby? Like near them?
There's is one in a bush that you see, yes, but it's not near them.
Can I shoot my arrow to deactivate that trap?
You intend to shoot?
Yeah.
Roll your attack. How does everyone else react to her about to let loose her arrow as she quickly turns to shoot something?
I'm just dangling, knife in hand. So as soon as she spins, my hand's gonna immediately go up for the rope.
Right, you quickly act.
See, this is where she wasn't that one and juice the party.
You
That
turn
would've been fucking
quickly. You shoot the trap, and I will say, Tripatrix, Red. Wait, let me just think real quick. Yeah, and Lazara, roll me dexterity saving throws, all of you.
Okay.
What you all
Dexterity
get stuck in a
saving
trap?
throws, you say. Saving throws. Let's see
Mm,
here.
You know what? We don't like that rule. I'm using the inspiration point.
You know what? We don't like that rule either.
Okay.
I'm gonna do what's it called? My
Nimble little wolf.
Indeed.
Exactly. I'm gonna do lucky footwork, which is my racial trait. When you
That gives
fail
you-
a dex,
You're allowed to
Yeah.
add a d4, correct, right?
yeah, like I can use a reaction to roll a d4 and add it to the save, potentially turning the failure into a success.
Go ahead and use that trait. Roll a d4. I will
Yeah,
say,
roll
Red and Lasara, you roll out of the way. Tripatrix, you try to crawl up from this net that appears that is triggered, but you're not quite fast enough, and you get hoisted up.
My dinner.
Unhand me, you rascal!
Sarah just
Rascallion!
hears that same click. She just hops out of the way with a little small like eep.
Am I cutting this rope as I went for it?
As you do that, and as it gets pulled up, and as you all react to this, you hear something else. Because you guys aren't being quiet. You hear the sound of a low growl, a screeching howl. Everyone,
Oh.
if you would please,
Oh no.
roll initiative.
Oh no. Is that what I
Oh,
think it
great
is?
heavens!
Oh no.
Initiative. Let's see here.
Boof.
Natural 20.
I have to turn off the loop on the music because it's annoying.
Hold on, didn't Faye give me something?
Inspiration.
She did give you inspiration. Would you like to use it for this initiative?
Yeah. I do that? Where is it? Where's the thing for inspiration? Am I just blind?
It's in the top right. It's heroic inspiration. Your health.
It's just a little coin you get that you spend when
Oh.
you want to give yourself advantage. So roll your initiative twice, and then you spend the inspiration.
Twice? One more?
Yeah, one more.
Math.
Yeah, it's twice.
Cool.
Okay.
Sick.
Now give me one moment, because I'm gonna be honest, I did not expect it to go like this.
We good.
So if I recall, me, Cypher, at least me and Cypher are both in like in net traps at the moment. right?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, and
I'm just gonna say, just for simplicity, that you guys are basically next to each other, not the same trap, but basically,
One's hanging by his
Yeah,
foot,
okay.
the other one's in a net.
yeah, essentially. Now let me get your guys' tokens together,
Oh shit.
because I have to add you guys to the turn tracker. By the way, for future reference, I probably should have said this. When you roll initiative, make sure to have your token selected when you do.
So do you? Because I didn't have my token selected. Do you want me to roll again, or just?
I can just type it in. Triple Tricks, what was your
Okay.
initiative?
Okay.
Natural 20 with 24.
24, very cool. Cypher.
A whole 5.
He's gonna be focusing on that rope for a while, but Wolf Lady, whose name is yet to be known.
22.
2. And finally, our Elven companion. 11, I think?
11. Correct.
Okay. Let me switch over to the battle view. As you can see, river companions are high up near a dead tree in a net and tied by their ankle do some rope. And you two are out of it. And you see this woman with a bow drawn in a tree high in the canopy. But you hear something low, something feral, growl, and coming from this direction. You feel that you may only have seconds until whatever it is arrives. Starting
Maybe something
off,
like 6 seconds.
perhaps. Starting off, Red, if you would please. What are you gonna do in this time before?
Initiative might be a little messed up, by the way, but I am going to turn to the
Time
wolf
out.
lady.
I don't see Red's token on the turnover thingy.
Yeah, that's what I said. Initiative's a little
Oh,
wonky
okay. Okay.
because he changed scenes, I think, or something.
Okay.
Or maybe I just need to reload.
Hang on, let me. Is it there now? I see it
Well,
on
no,
mine.
now I see all the numbers. I see Frenchie, I see Gareth, I see me, and then I see Waffle, but I don't see Zora's.
Yeah, I'm not
Um,
on there.
on
I
my
just see.
side of things, he's on the turn order, so it's fine.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I just want to make sure.
I'm gonna turn to the wolf lady. I'm not sure what that is. I really hope it's not what I think it is, an owl bear. But I don't know how friendly you are with those. But I don't really want to be here whenever that here arrives. And I'm gonna turn to Cypher. No. Yeah, I'm gonna turn to Cypher and try and shoot him down.
Okay, interesting play. You see him; he's about to take a knife and cut the rope. Do you still try to do it yourself with an arrow shot?
Fine, I'll help the rabbit. Sorry, your stew is my entourage. Hopefully we can talk more in a sec.
Yes.
God damn it.
Hurry up and don't waste your time.
Well, there goes my dinner.
Aye. If you're gonna try to shoot the rope to kind of keep him up there in that net he's in, please roll an attack.
Yo!
Damn.
Oh
I'm on
my
fire.
goodness! What
Jesus,
is with the
Sora.
nat 20s with this group? Oh my
my
word!
God.
What?
Jeez.
Does your right also take effect on this too?
Yes.
Okay, just for the sake of it, for the cool factor, I'll let you describe this quickly though.
So you see as I pull my bow back, the blood kind of slithers down a channel in the bow, down to the arrow. As the arrow glows and knocks right, just dead center of the rope itself, cutting it off, leaving a singe there.
The smell of burning wick fills the air for about a moment, and Tripatrix, you fall to the ground. Not far enough to hurt yourself, though. You are.
I
free.
never doubted your skills.
That was your action. You still have movement and a bonus action, so please go ahead and take that if you can.
Miss. I'm just gonna boop, boop, boop. Hopefully we can be friends. I don't like what's coming from that direction.
After setting the rabbit free, the red runs for cover. Tripatrix, you are free now, and there is something coming. Something fast approaching. What do you do?
I run. Oh wait, no, that's not.
Run.
Go,
Oh wait.
What I do is simple. It's like, help, tally ho! I trust in y'all's efforts to succeed, and I turn invisible.
What?
You see, like, now you see him. Now
And
you
before,
know.
Mother God. My
before I
fucking
turn before I turn
dinner.
before I turn invisible with like the pocket watch, is like, please make it especially on time as I like put my finger on the pocket watch and then disappear.
I'm gonna make
Oh
you
my
eat a watch.
goodness. You see your rabbit companion just vanish entirely. Okay. After that, Cypher, you are currently trying to cut this rope. Go ahead and just roll the damage of the weapon you're using, since you basically are there.
I don't have a dagger on me, but I have my long sword.
You know what? That works. You had to do a minimum of 5. You did it easily. You cut the rope and you fall to the ground prone. You can stand up with half your movement, but then you would only have 15 feet of movement left after that. You can also freely move your token if you wish.
Yeah, I'm seeing I can do that. So I'm gonna hit the ground, get up real quick, and I'm gonna go 15 that way.
Yep, that's as far as you can go.
And immediately look towards Lysara. Parlor tricks, right? Parlor tricks.
Parlor tricks indeed. Going on after that, the woman in the treetops who is accosting you guys and got you in that situation. It is now your turn. What do you do?
I would like to jump over to that fallen tree to investigate and be able to sniff the air a little better to figure out what the hell's over there.
This one specifically?
Yeah.
I will say you were about 15 feet in the up top. If you just jump down, you're gonna take damage.
Mother of God.
No, you have a high vantage point.
Do I have anything where I can actually like check like what's further away from us?
You can from where you're standing. Actually, you might be able to see it. Roll perception. Also, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you.
How do I do that? Hang on.
If you look to your character sheet, it should be under
Yeah.
skills. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have to do it over there.
Yes. As you look over You're not quite sure exactly what is running towards you because you don't quite see it, but you see a large mass kind of barreling through the wood. Roll me a nature check. You might be able to pick on what this might be, given the sounds it's making. This is a dangerous, mysterious beast, and you don't know what the fuck is coming.
I'm more interested in you guys.
Still looking for dinner.
Zora's down below me, and I'm like, this mother is below my feet, and then my dinner ran away. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Don't you laugh. I can still hear you.
Exactly.
Well, after that, Lazara, it's now your turn. Something big is coming.
So, Basara's panicking. She's just seen the rabbit drop down out of the tree, essentially tell them, I'm out, you guys deal with this. And then go somewhere. He's disappeared. She doesn't know where.
Mm-hmm.
She then sees Red, after shooting down the rabbit, retreat to a nearby tree, and then Cypher, after getting up out of the trap, run up to her and start just yelling something about magic and parlor tricks.
He seems very
She's
mad,
almost
yes.
hyperventilating.
Well, it's when I landed and moved over to you, it's me looking towards that direction of
Right.
the sound.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm yelling, but I've got sword and shield in hand looking in that direction.
So you're kind of, are you describing that your character's kind of
Yeah, she's
panicking?
Protecting
almost
almost.
hyperventilating
Yeah, okay.
when a splitting headache comes on. But before anyone can really ask what's going on, her entire demeanor changes. She then looks back up with almost a cold expression on her face.
Ooh.
Panic is anathema to survival. Time to catch
Oh.
that's not.
Oh, she locked in.
Oh.
Then she makes very elegant yet somewhat complicated hand gestures, weaving signs and sigils and runes furiously throughout the air. And you see these just golden scent-like streams of magic and arcana begin to wrap themselves around her body before forming into kind of a glimmering, shining, ethereal breastplate of some sort. You're not sure what. As she casts mage armor on herself and then takes calculated steps to retreat back to where Red went to.
This fine weave, this mesh that you put upon yourself adds extra protection as you tactically retreat next to Red.
Yes.
Okay. I believe, everyone, it is time. Barreling out of the woods, you see a massive form, something. For a moment, it almost looks like a purple blur, a mess of flesh and claw, until it stands before all of you. Hang on 1 second. You see first you hear a low growl, half piercing screech, ripping through the air. Abruptly, a hulking creature comes into view. A mix of purple feathers and deep brown fur covers its bear-like body, and its large eyes stare hungrily at you with its owlish head.
I was really hoping that wasn't what it was.
I wish all of you luck. Top
Yeah,
of the
me too.
initiative. this creature goes. It lets out this massive screech, gets down all fours, and starts barreling towards where Cypher is, as he is the closest target. But as it gets this far, the sound of something being triggered, spinning up, and activating. You see as its hand lands on the ground, it hits a trap. And now we have to see if it actually gets caught by it. Has to make a dexterity saving throw. It rolled a 7. You see this large trap, not made for bears, but something larger, spring and dig into it to its claw, and you hear it screech in pain, and it stops this creature in its tracks. You then see it start to pull and try to free itself from this trap. You see as it rips this whole trap out of the ground, and hanging from it, still connected to its claw, is a long, now broken chain. It uses action to do this. It then uses the rest of its movement to get this far. I have to ask, Tripatrix.
Yo, so.
Did you stay standing in the same place?
Nah, you see that tree?
You went to the other side of that tree?
Yeah, basically. I sit behind it.
Okay. As far as the creature goes, and that is its turn. Red, it is your go. It is also this creature has also revealed that there's a lot more traps kind of laid about, hidden. So look out.
Lovely. Well, scary wolf lady. I'm guessing that's your new dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And if we can all take it down, maybe I'll join you.
I would quite like that. I don't want to face
Maybe
that
I'll spare
alone.
the rabbit.
Be snappy. This isn't a calm conversation. This thing's about to eat you guys.
Bwunk. Is that
You-
an DM?
You aim your crossbow, and the bolt lands. Roll damage.
Alright, I'm gonna have to roll 2 things. First is the bow's damage, and here is the Crimson Rights.
And the Crimson Ray is the extra damage on top of that?
Yep.
Does that take away from your health pool, or is that something else?
It takes away from my health when I activate it, but it stays active until like I go to bed or go unconscious.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's 10 damage. And what's the damage type of the Crimson Ray?
Radiant.
Ooh, very nice. Love to see it.
I'm also currently glowing like really brightly right now.
You see him quickly aim down his crossbow and launch a bolt that seems to glow with pure radiance as it strikes the chest of this owlbear. And in a moment, it detonates in a holy-like glow. If there's nothing else, is that your turn?
I'm going to step. Isara, I don't know what's going on, but make sure you give it a wide berth. You're gonna be okay, Cypher.
You guys are really leaving him to be the only guard, the barbarian at the gate. Okay.
I'm gonna move, over this way.
Okay, you
I'm
cut,
still glowing like with 20 feet of bright light right now, so.
you cut through
I
the
have a very
tree
big
line. You are fielding through difficult terrain at this point, I will say. You do benefit from some cover. After that, the man standing in front of this great beast alone. What will Cypher do? It is your turn.
Karma, what is your character?
I'm a shifter ranger.
All right, so the owlbear is going to come into my point of view presence, and I'm going to raise my voice. I'm not going to look away from it, but I'm just all you're going to hear is Maiden, where are the rest of your traps?
My traps. Not my traps. They're your
These are-
traps.
I thought these were your traps.
No. Looks like you gotta work around the traps.
After being informed that these are not her traps, are you going to try to scope out where the other traps might be?
Like a quick perception look around.
I will say doing that does take your action. You can either use your action for something else or perceive where the traps might be.
No. We're gonna eat good tonight, and I'm gonna advance on it.
Okay, he's charging. He's charging the owlbear. That's what this shit's made for.
That's my
Like
man.
right here, or do I want to move over one more to it? Is that good enough?
That's good enough. You're within
That's close
range.
enough.
All right, and I'm gonna
Take it
I'm gonna
in.
slash this thing with my long sword.
All right, roll
If
the
he doesn't
hit.
die, I may steal him.
All right, let's see that attack. Let's see you cut deep.
Let's go.
Ooh,
Oh.
Oh.
Chuck the
running
feather.
headlong. You raise your sword over
Oh,
your
wait.
head.
Hold on, that was a damage roll. That's my bad.
Oh yeah, that is a damage roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got away with this time.
I
Try that
believe
one more
that's pretty much it.
That's better.
Hang on, let me just double check something. What was the modifier on that?
I just rolled a d20 regular. I'm not seeing.
You rolled an 18 on that. What are you adding from your attack modifier?
Probably strength.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
it would be strength, so it's a +5.
Strength plus your proficiency because you're proficient. So I think that'd be +7. God damn. You,
Yeah,
as I
man,
was
and-
saying,
That.
We're level 3, right?
yeah,
I'm pretty. Do I have critical as well? Is it 19 or is it 18?
19.
Okay.
You're very close though. As you rush forward to this creature, you raise your longsword overhead and you slash down. It raises its bear-like claw to try to block it, but you just slice its paw open, and we're gonna take that 9 damage as the damage you roll. Very good.
Is it also +3?
It already adds it to it.
It already adds it to it. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. You rolled a 6 and it added the +3 for a 9 in total. So it's all fine. First blood on Cypher. Is there anything else you would like to do? And while he's thinking about that, Tripatrix, are you just
I
gonna
don't
sit out
have
this entire
one.
fight?
That's gonna be the
No,
end of my
I'm thinking-
turn.
I'm thinking of something.
You don't have action surge you want to use? It gives you an extra action.
The one that is telling me I have is second wind.
Mm-hmm. That's the one that gives you health,
it-
but you also have action surge on top of that.
All right. Well, if I have action surge, I'm going to use it and go in for a second hit.
Let me check something.
All right, roll your attack.
All right, that's good.
And if you're on the action tab, if you scroll all the way down, action surge is there. As you raise your sword up for a second attack, you try to swing at its neck, but the owlbear pushes you away. It does not strike this time.
I'm sorry to giggle right now. I just noticed something.
So, after that, you're still locked in combat with this beast, the one man versus this massive tyrant of the woods. Tripatrix, what are you doing?
So I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move right here. So from this tree right, I'm gonna move homies right here. All the homies. Then
Okay.
once I do that, oh shit, hold on. There might be traps in the area, right?
Do you still do that?
I still do it. Yeah, I'm invisible.
How do you do the arrow? How do you do that?
Left side, measure.
Right around here.
You
Oh.
can only wait. What's your movement speed total? 30.
30.
When you get here, you can only move here due to difficult terrain. So this is where you are.
Oh, that works. I'm still invisible, but I kind of talk to the elephant lady and
What do you say?
any idea how long this is gonna take?
He's just like, hey, you got a time frame for this fucking fight?
He's in a hurry. God.
Wow.
I think
Okay.
a nice arrow.
After he asks that, I'm going to say your turn's over. You can respond to him if you want. While you're doing that, it is now the Wolf Queen's turn. Karma, go ahead.
My ears flick in annoyance of the rabbit. I swear I'm gonna eat this thing. I would like to shoot one of my arrows and try to hit the owl bear.
All right. If you'd like to strike against the owl bearer, roll an attack to hit.
Brain.
If you go to the
Where?
right side and click on the Actions tab, if you have your weapons equipped, you can do the...
Oh.
Yeah,
I see
there you
it.
go. Ooh, 18. Very nice. That hits. If you go to the roll 20 and see where it says the pink longbow word, if you click on that, it will roll the damage in the chat. 11.
In the face.
Wait, that... Oh my god, that's max damage. You rolled the highest damage you could with that. That's very cool. You take this arrow...
Awesome.
And you let loose. It flies like a bolt of lightning, and it narrowly actually curves over Cypher's head and narrowly hits him, and it strikes this creature in the mouth, and it pierces its tongue. It screeches in pain.
No more screeching. Your tongue is gone.
And also, thank you so much, Vulcan, for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Hope you're well. They're currently in the middle of a fight against an owlbear, and they seem to be doing fine. So far. Thank you so much for the raid, and thank you for stretching your community with me. I won't be focusing on chat as much as I want to focus on the game, but thank you for saying the raid. Appreciate you.
Welcome, Raiders.
Welcome, Raiders. Okay, after Bagagwa's like expert
hey, they didn't know my name yet.
You've been bragging about all this. Don't worry about it.
Wow, DM. Wow.
Bagagwa.
It's not
All
the
noise
elf's
is
turn.
deafened by the screech of the bear.
Yeah, you guys didn't hear that. But Lysara, it is not your turn.
Okay. So, with a cold and calm demeanor, she takes a couple of measured steps forward.
Mm-hmm. I like how she's
And
like locked in again.
She quickly goes through a mental cycle of the spells that she decided to keep on hand with her. She has one that could be particularly devastating,
Ooh.
but she also recognizes that the splash damage could also adversely hit this group mate that she's recently partied with. She takes another quick second to study the owlbear, and she just says to herself, "Doesn't seem particularly bright." Well, unfortunately for him, the mine is the first thing to go. And there's going to be like a sharp pointed projection of energy that forms around two of her fingers as she takes careful aim at this creature and then seemingly fires it off. and she's going to attempt to Mind Sliver.
Ooh, Mind Sliver. I like that spell.
Yep, it is a intelligence saving throw.
Is this owlbear very bright? Let's find out. Somehow it's actually dumber than Cypher. What is the DC?
13.
I will say it has a -4 modifier.
Okay.
It still passed.
Okay. So
Is there any
let's
residual
see.
damage, or does the spell just fail?
So when she sees that this spell isn't having the intended effect, she quickly switches up tactics and stretches out her hand once again, as almost as if she's trying to grab something, and then like a hand crank or a cog, she begins turning like whatever imaginary item she has in her hand counterclockwise, as all of a sudden like numerals appear in a circular fashion around her hand, as the face of a clock appears in golden that same golden sand that you guys saw before when she protected herself. And she's just going to say, no, no, no. You do not outrun time. And she is going to I'm going to use my reaction to use Chronal Shift. You now have to re-roll that save.
Ooh, messing with the
Whoa.
fabric of time, I see. Okay.
Mhm.
It failed in the past, but that past is being erased as we speak, and it rolled a 12. I think it failed.
That is going to be a failure. So it is going to take 1d6 damage.
Go ahead and
which
roll
I
that
rolled a
d6. 4 psychic damage, very cool.
And then also, I get to subtract 1d4 from its next saving throw.
Oh, okay. So, subject to the saving throws, guys. Very nice, very nice. Okay. And is this a concentration spell?
This is not. This just happens.
Okay, very cool, very cool. That is interesting. You see
And
this.
then she's going to take another step back to maintain her safety. And then she is just going to look around and, just kind of make mental calculations in her head.
Gotcha. You see this owlbear hoot and holler and screech and roar in pain as something that the elf mage in your party did to it is affecting it adversely. And it infuriates it to the point that it just goes all out. And it's going all out against the nearest target. Cypher, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are
Okay.
you telling me the owlbear?
What is your armor
owlbear
class?
attack?
18.
18. Ooh. The highest the creature rolled was a 17 on both his attacks. You see as this creature takes its large bear-like claw, try to swipe at you, but you nimbly dodge out of the way. But in that moment, it tries to peck at your face. And you think you're holding up a shield, right?
Yes.
You quickly raise your shield up, and it hits it directly in its center, almost making you fly back for a moment, but you stand and you catch yourself on your 2 legs. You are ready for another go. And it
As it comes in for
paws and fury at you.
Straight in for a counterattack as I deflect the blade. Or the beak.
Very cool. During that minor opening that keeping it pinned down as he's doing, as Cypher is doing, he rolls to attack. Is that a 17? Yes.
Yes.
That hits. Roll damage. Oh, that is you guys are doing well against this thing. You guys thought this thing was scary. Nah, you're making mince meat of this thing.
Perfect.
And
You
I don't
quick-
have any bonus actions anymore, so
Gotcha. You quickly retaliate, and given the short opening you do, and you slash it across its chest, and it continues to screech in pain. You have bloodied it. It is now below half health.
with that, I gotta walk away for about 10 minutes while everybody does their turns. I'll be right back.
Go right
All right.
ahead. You did it. He did it expertly. Red is your turn.
All right. Seeing my companions actually do have a bit of oomph to them, I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, move over here. And will that help us here? Let me double check something real quick. Where is it? I don't think we need to lock it down that much at the moment, so I'm just gonna go for pure damage. Yup.
Nope. Pure damage
17
strikes. Let's see that. Let's see it hurt it. I don't know why I said damage. Real damage. 8 damage
8
total.
more damage.
Once again, another glowing bolt of radiance strikes at this creature, and it pops in its face. It is beyond furious at this point.
Stay in the
Outstanding
thicket.
work.
You hear
Oh, good,
an
you're still here.
ethereal voice say, as you see nothing.
Some help would be appreciated.
Oh, I'm helping. Moral encouragement. That's what that was.
I knock another arrow to get ready. That's my turn.
Cripatrix. Technically, you're allowed to act. You just keep watching.
Actually, I will try and not necessarily like investigate, but look to see if there's more of those traps around the area.
Roll me perception.
Yeah, while they're doing this, because like it's taking too long for him. No, I'm just kidding. That's not true. It is
Go on. Roll me perception.
Perception. Where is perception? Perception. Here it is. Ooh, not bad. Not bad.
Ooh,
30,
you
20.
you have the vision of a creature that is normally a predator, and you see a couple traps actually.
Ah. Point them out to me, please.
You see one. Yeah, I'm making them visible to you, and I'll point them out directly.
I see one here. Ooh, okay.
And your eyes also see
Okay.
one up here, right behind the owlbear.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Interesting. Okay.
So you see
So there's
4 in
one-
total. One underneath the Wolf Queen. Shut the fuck up. One next to your companion. One underneath the fallen tree, and one behind the large owlbear.
Okay, in that case, since I've seen this with my movement, I'm gonna walk back behind that tree that I was earlier in order to get closer to that trap. And that
Howdy,
will
Mr.
be
Nuts. Shonathan, answer his riddle. Go on.
I do that, and I do also tell the other party members while I do that. You might not see me, but I see remaining traps surrounding this fallen tree here. And for to be exact, I will be approaching the one behind the owlbear. Take care of the other, please.
And are you
I
basically
just
going
went
back to where you were behind that gnarled tree?
Yeah, literally, yeah.
He's just
Recognition
right
is
back
up the
and
one
forth.
above the owlbear.
My
Yeah.
next turn is to get to that trap. So that's my turn, though. I do
Okay.
inform them of the 4 traps, the party members.
You all see the traps before you, so they're clear as day. Shoot. Did I close the initiative?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it saved the initiative order at least, so that's good. Okay. Wolf Queen, it is your turn.
I want to take another shot at this thing.
Go on. Maybe you can fill it. Maybe you can make it mortal.
Yep. Bye.
Oh, you are striking this thing good. Roll damage.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
The arrow flies, and you see it curve up and catches the wind, and you see it strike it in its right eye, blinding it. This creature is now mortal. It is very close to death. After that, Lazara, it is now your go again. Do you have any more time shenanigans to show this thing?
Not for right now,
Mhm.
but she is once again going to take a step towards the creature, stand right beside Red. And because she had success before with her previous spell, that same pointed energy is once again going to form around two of her fingers, and she's just going to launch another attack at the owlbear and once again use Mind Sliver.
All right,
So-
intelligence saving throw again. Let's see if it
Yeah.
passes.
And it takes an additional 1d4 minus to it, don't it?
That's true because it's another saving throw. So hang on, this is going to be interesting.
It's so failing this.
So it rolled, and I kid you not, a -7 because it rolled a
Bruh.
natural 1.
Oh
That is-
Wow.
Damn.
That is the first negative roll I've ever seen.
Damn.
Whatever you roll
That's-
in damage wise, I'm gonna double it.
All right.
Oh no! So this dude is dead.
This dude dumb.
Of course, I would roll 1 damage.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's amazing. You can't write that.
The dice
Wow.
giveth, the dice taketh away.
Oh,
Somebody clip that.
goodness. Somebody clipped that. He said.
hilarious.
He said.
I'm sorry,
hilarious.
Waffle.
A negative
it's
seven on it. Wait,
Roll.
reroll,
reroll.
Yeah.
reroll that damage.
Vulcan
Thank you,
coming
Vulcan.
in clutch.
Let's go,
Okay.
Vulcan.
Okay.
Let's go.
Reroll that.
Vulcan. Reroll.
Okay. Okay. That's a little better. That's a little better.
Hey!
Yeah,
I'll
let's
take
go.
Hey, yo.
Just up
Thank
and down
you,
of emotions
Vulcan.
going on. Thank you, Vulcan.
You
Shout
got
out to
lucky.
Vulcan Hero. If it's a mod check, give him a shout out. He does stream. He's a cool guy. Please go follow him. Great guy.
Shanae, do your job.
Do your job. Oh my
send you
freaking
cookies.
goodness! As you send the
So-
psychic sliver and launch a second one into it, it hits it internally, and you almost see something detonate behind this owlbear's eyes as you see out of the newly gouged out eye that now has an arrow jammed inside of it from your archer companion in the trees. You see black ooze start to pour out of it. It doesn't even screech in pain. It just almost gets down to its elbows. It is hurt. It is in pain. It is nearly dead.
Upon seeing this black sugar ooze out of this owlbear, she's going to make note of that and just kind of mutter under her breath, "That doesn't seem natural." And she's going to take another step back to where she was before.
Gotcha. Before we continue, is Gareth back? I give him 3 seconds to
think so.
answer. If he's not back, we're gonna say his character took the dodge action then.
Okay.
So essentially,
That's fair.
let's see how this goes.
Essentially, he has advantage to certain saves, and things have disadvantage to hit him for those who are rules curious.
Yes. So I'm going to attack him, and it's less likely to hit because he already has an AC of 18, which is crazy.
Oh wow.
The owlbear is effectively lobotomized from what your elven companions did. It can barely even raise its massive bear-like arms up to even attack him. It doesn't even come close to even scratching his armor. After that, Red, will you put this thing out of its misery?
Is it?
Oh,
I'm back. Is it my turn or no?
oh my goodness! Just in time.
Lucky.
Just to give you a quick
So it
heads
is
up.
my turn?
Just to give you a quick heads up, this thing is now pouring ooze because someone melted its brain.
Yeah,
I took a couple
I had to
swings
walk
at you.
away and I pulled up the string or the stream,
Yeah.
so I heard it all.
Oh, you heard it all? Oh, hell yeah!
Oh, I heard it all. Yep.
Well,
Like
I
you ran into
I
that.
put you to the bottom of the initiative order, and where I was about to skip your turn, but you just came in just in time.
I was running. Trust me, I was running.
Use the chest.
So
Use
it's
the
yeah.
chest.
Oh, I was. So it is my turn now. This thing is
Yeah.
mortal and ready to go down.
Yeah, let's see if you can do it.
Do this.
I'm ready for dinner.
Excellent.
Oh!
Oh
my
God! Let's freaking go!
There we go.
Let's
That's my boy.
let's see how the damage you roll on that. Let's see what that crit damage
That's
is.
very
Yeah.
22 damage.
Oh,
Oh my, yeah. This owlbear is cooked.
that is amazing. By the way, I forgot to inform you guys. The way we do crits in this game is max dice roll. So the dice is a D10. So 11 plus 10, you do 21 damage. Crazy.
Okay.
Cypher.
Let's fucking go.
Since you have come back into the fold, this creature has been pawing at you, trying to cut you. It raises its claw up, but it strikes the ground, and you see its neck come clear into view. How do you finish this thing?
As the claw comes down into the ground, my character is going to semi-jump on the claw to bury it into the dirt and jump off of it with a sweeping slash to take its head clean off.
The sword comes down, and the head comes clean off. And it topples 3 times until it lands just before you and Red. Combat's now over. You guys have bested the owlbear.
Dinner time.
After seeing all this, Tripatrix slow claps in the distance. It becomes no longer invisible next to the trap right here. This one. Well, that's technically still over there by the tree.
Before you continue, let me make you visible again so they can properly kill you. Just Aeon. There you are. Continue. Continue.
Wow!
so I slow clap and I say, "Ah, wonderful. I'm glad you took care of all this foul beast. I don't know. You look at the time. I pull out my pocket watch. I think it's about time we start. I don't know, celebrating perhaps. Be careful of the traps, of course. I warned you."
I'm gonna pull him away from the trap.
Like, oh,
the slow surrounding on it.
I'm trying to pull you away from the trap. I would move away from it.
Can I
I
tackle
like
this
how-
fucker? Can I tackle him? I'm gonna tackle him. Come here.
I'm kind of flabbergasted how you guys just all moved in unison and slowly surround him.
I'm trying to help
So
this guy not get
as the
jumped.
adrenaline's pumping through my guy and his arms are just like pulsating, he's just gonna look at the rabbit and just go, "Professionals, right?"
If anything, you've proven to me so that you are such true to your word. I feel much safer now. Being
As you
surrounded by such
as you
beautiful
say
women.
that, you feel much safer now. The woman who was threatening to eat you is looming over you.
Hello, snack.
Why, hello. Suppose it's time for proper introductions. Your bravery was truly admirable.
That wasn't a compliment, by the
My
way.
bravery
That
has made me
was-
hungry.
Well, there's
You
food right here. I don't see why we can't eat this big bear, this big owl bear.
Mm,
It is a
Gamey.
feast to celebrate, after all.
Gamey.
Gamey.
I want a rabbit stew.
I don't think I'm to your particular taste, to be totally honest.
Mm,
Besides, we got more things. Carrying
probably
matters,
tastes like
pressing matters.
papers, old books, and time and sand.
I'm gonna watch her pacing back and forth, staring at this succulent little rabbit.
I
I'm
look
just-
at her. I
I'm
look
gonna-
at. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
She's pacing right. I look at her. I was like, "Well, there's your choice." I kind of do a sidestep. You can have the bear, or me, but be careful. I take out my pocket watch and I start pointing at it. Time is counting.
He does this move quite literally.
Motherfucker.
I'm gonna start preparing the bear with my tools.
Before you do that, oh, Sean Nathan, who's getting inspiration? Before you do that, roll me nature on the owlbear.
Me?
Yes.
Nature. I'm guessing this doesn't count as Fey, Fiend, or Undead, so I probably won't get that advantage. Oh, that's
Karma,
not
you now have inspiration.
I'm walking
13.
around. Don't mind me. I have now inspiration.
Because
Hell yeah.
Sean Nathan gave
Eat
you
him!
inspiration.
Give me him!
Whoa.
She just jumps at him. Red, you know for a fact that owlbears typically are not very decent to eat. I'm not saying they're not edible, as the part of them that is technically a bird does allow it to go down a little better, but it's still pretty gamey, pretty not so fine.
Owl bear summer sausage.
You guys can still choose to consume this glorious creature of the woods that you dispatched.
Oh, you
I-
can. I do.
I do
I'll
have
be,
some monster harvesting tools that'll help me.
This is true. You can get all the tasty bits.
If maybe y'all can start a fire or something. And,
Oh, that's a great
Cypher,
idea.
if you could do me a favor and gather the hunting traps carefully.
You know, you can
Actually-
just ask Karma. Like,
I'm taking its claws and feathers.
Alright, we
have
shall work
a-
on harvesting the bear then.
I
So,
actually
Mask,
yes, me.
would this just a little side piece to add to it for my character? This would technically be a first kill of this creature for him.
Damn.
It would
So-
also be first kill of the campaign, and you also drew first blood. But yes,
My character would
little
like
badass.
to take a claw
Cute you.
okay.
as a trophy.
Is this your intention? Are you vocalizing this? Are you saying this to the group?
Yes. Because for me, my character is going to look at him, at all of them, and go, "Would someone please tell me what this creature is? I've never seen this before, and I will have a trophy from it."
Take his head.
Owl bear.
The head might be a little too large to carry on forever. A claw will suffice this day.
Fine, you can have a claw. The rest I'm making out of a necklace.
Hey, network, welcome in. Hope everyone's doing well. So,
Network!
Oh, look at that! The party's already splitting up loot, and it's literally just body parts of the thing they killed.
So,
I
Red,
huck a claw at him.
All right,
Red. You said you were taking care of the traps, or are you taking care of the bear?
Zor exe has stopped
Hello,
working. I assuming he's working on the
the
owlbear.
bear.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
that case,
Sorry,
if
what did
no
you
one's
say?
taking
I
care of
was
the
distracted by someone coming in my room.
fair enough. In that case, if no one's taking care of the traps, I'm gonna cast Unseen Servant to remove all the traps safely without triggering them.
Now,
Or at least
now
like
before you do that, I will say unseen servant technically can take damage. How is it going to disarm the traps?
well, it says to its best of its ability, it will try to follow the task at hand. So
So okay, so when you cast it, what exactly do you say to your servant?
remove the traps away from us.
Could I get those when you're done with them?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, Jester.
Remove the traps
You're
away from us, and let them and let Red over them have them afterwards, prepared for him.
the unseen servant appears again, invisible. You guys don't see it. You just feel a force kind of move about. It turns, and you see the trap before you. Trigger as it snaps shut, and your unseen servant disappears.
Oh,
Disappointing. I was hoping for more.
Hmm.
Well, what's your name? Wolf, dog, scoundrel of the woods. I point at Karma's character.
Are you sniffing?
this red
That's
man
really
smells
funny.
funny, but I like him. What do you want, Rabbit?
Oh yeah, are these your traps, perchance?
No, far from.
Do you know how to take care of these traps?
Isara, could you help them with it? They seem to be having trouble.
Can I
so
throw rocks into him?
Did you do
when
anything
Red asks
else? But
Lasara,
sorry, do you do the obvious thing and cast Mage Hand?
first, when Red asks Lasara to help with disarming and collecting the traps, um, now that the excitement of the fight is over and the adrenaline has settled down, um, another headache s- uh, racks Lasara's head, and she kind of clutches it for a few seconds, and she mutters something under her breath. I don't know who all's closest, but they
You're
might hear something.
currently there's a couple people close to you. As you're kind of racking with this, you hear like a kinging, piercing sound, and a moment later, you realize that someone is sniffing you.
Well, putting that to the side for right now. The people who are closest would hear something like "not strong enough yet," before she just kind of half goes limp. But then when she looks back up, her face was as it was before the fight happened, minus the panic and the hyperventilation. Um, she no longer has that cold expression. She has the same one that as what she had in the office when she first met Red, Cipher, and Jester.
Tripatrix,
Eh,
yeah.
eh, what happened? It's kind of weird. I passed out for a sec. She looks down at
That's
the dead owlbear, like, what happened here to this? She just kind of pokes it with her boot. Yeah.
That's something to talk about later.
My
From
character is going
concerning.
to place his hand on your shoulder. He's going to say, "You did well."
She looks very confused at Cypher. Eh? Thank you. I don't think I did anything, but thank you.
You did
You
enough.
too.
And he's going to put the claw in his bag and just proceed to start looking for branches to start a fire.
So do you guys I'll probably switch off of this view, put over here again.
Oh,
Do you guys intend to camp here?
that works.
Because I will say it is still about midday. You still have basically the whole day ahead of you. If you still like to set up a fire and you know rest for a moment, you still can.
Yeah, let's rest.
Give it a
Yeah.
short rest.
A short rest doesn't hurt.
Okay, okay. Um, here I'll probably space you guys out now. Now that you're definitely friends now, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Is there anything you want in particular? I look over to the wolf lady. What's your name? I know we asked earlier, but I don't think you were focused on that.
Also, pause real quick. Karma already has inspiration. Vulcan. Pick someone else. Continue.
Give it to me. I deserve it.
No, no, no,
Doesn't
no,
need it.
no, no. You don't know what inspiration is. Keep role playing.
Uh,
Oh, also, Gareth, feel free to add like owlbear claw or something to your character's inventory, other possessions if you want.
Yeah. Miss Shifter. Again, I ask. May we have your name? I'm Red.
Gareth, you also have inspiration because of Vulcan. Thank you, Vulcan.
Thank you, Vulcan. Appreciate it.
My name is Lady Bagagua.
Interesting name.
Bagagua.
You shut your mouth, White Rabbit. You're
No,
still
I'm
on the
just,
dinner
it's
bell.
just such a peculiar name. I didn't. Yeah. Bagagua.
Bagagua.
Wow. So,
It's
you
a
live
funny
around
name.
these woods often?
This is my home. So yes.
Yeah.
And I'm still curious to know as to why you were in it.
We're trying to prevent war.
Because, yeah. Because you see, we have duties to fulfill, responsibilities, if you will. You know, something to look forward in life, if you will. Not to say anything about yours, Bagagua. He kind of gives her like a cause he's small, right? He kind of gives her like a very like chin up kind of look, cause like he already has his chin up, looking at looking at her, but he has a higher chin up, like just to show off.
So
Just
what you're telling me is you're quite literally looking at the sky.
basically, just like chin up and then like kind of turn around like. Yeah.
Don't break your neck.
Yeah, we're
Or I
basically
can
trying
kill you.
to keep mercenaries from raising tensions with the forest folk here. Trying to prevent war and all.
So trying to prevent what just happened?
No, that's circle of life. That's you trying to get dinner. I'm more talking about war.
I'm still
Speaking of
after
which,
my dinner. It's staring straight at me.
We need him, sadly. Is there anything you want from this owlbear?
I already
I
took
put
my
you right.
claws. I'm good.
Mm.
I don't want to eat
single
that.
single claw.
well, I have a curious inquiry since you do live around these parts, and we so happen to walk around these parts for the reasons that my companion Red has mentioned. Have you seen any particular, let's say, unwanted mercenaries walking around these parts?
Unfortunately, yes, I have. I have noticed there is a breach in the north section of the hideout walls, and there is 4 watchtowers that are manned at all hours around here.
How wonderful! Seems like you can be of use today. Seems like after this short rest, we might be. You might guide us to this wonderful place that you just described.
I may have more insight, but we shall see further in our travels if I can trust you further.
Oh, you can trust us.
I don't know, Rabbit. You still look pretty tasty.
Well, you know,
Right.
trusting your one's instincts is always primary than everything else. So I understand your persistence.
With
More
the
primal.
one-liners going back and forth like this for maybe an hour, you. I feel like
That's
it's
part of
literally
the
just
story,
that
man.
back and forth. Yes, 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 but we also have about maybe an hour and a half left. So we'll just say that you guys banter for about an hour and you take a short rest.
I'm still gonna eat him.
Oh, I
Okay,
believe
what
Now
about
that
me
we
and the
have-
owlbear?
Now that we
Um,
have spilled blood together, do you mind telling us a little more about yourself?
Not much to tell other than I live here and I try to take out people that do not belong in my woods. I also very much do not like giants, as they have come through and killed a lot of my pack members. So I have a vendetta against these guys.
Oh, giants, you say? Now that is a concern to be held.
so as you guys kind of discuss plans, what to do next, and mentions of a fort nearby by the forest woman Bagagwa, you sit, rest, and get your bearings together before continuing on. I will also ask the group, since we have been going for quite a bit now, would it be fine taking just a quick 5-10 minute break to go to the bathroom, refill refreshments, stuff like that?
Yep.
I'm
We
fine with
are
that.
having a short rest after all.
Indeed, indeed. Okay, I'll see you guys back in about 5-10 minutes.
I'm chasing the
All right.
rabbit around.
Outstanding.
Just running around in circles in camp, that's your short rest. Like,
Yeah, I'm trying to eat him. Literally chomping at his heels at every turn.
quite literally chomping at the bit.
Yeah.
Run.
But yeah,
Run, rabbit, run.
we'll be right back, chat. Don't you worry. We're going to continue on with the woodland shenanigans when we return.
Excellent. Excellent.
And we're back, everyone. Hope you didn't miss us. I hope we weren't gone too long. Let me switch off the music here. Hey. Oh, is the music button not working for me? Oh, there it is. There's the music. But welcome back, everyone. I hope everyone had a good little break. I hope they got a little snack, got some water, got to go to the bathroom and everything. When we last left off, the group got into a harrowing encounter with an owlbear, and showing their prowess and mastery over magics, they bested the beast without taking any damage at all.
I'm a tank. It's all right.
Yeah, it's no big deal. Like, just kind of like, does it
I just built that
nonchalantly.
way. Just built it.
Invisible.
It-
Tank.
I'm just built different.
It was quite literally a team effort, and the rabbit was technically not there. He was quite literally invisible.
No.
Invisible. No, that's not true. No, it was a team effort. I pointed out the traps they could have walked into.
That's true. That's true. He did point out the traps. Now, I will say, if you're intending to harvest the body and the edible parts of this owlbear, Mr. Monster Hunter, could you please make me what's the specific name of the tools? Monster harvesting tools?
Yes.
Could you make a intelligence-based monster harvesting tools check? And that's just intelligence plus your proficiency bonus.
Uh-oh.
Also, like we applied the short rest thing on us.
Yeah,
We're
but
gonna add a 2 to this.
I think
Probably.
for our wizards in the party, I think they do have a short rest ability that they can get a spell slot back on a short rest.
Alright.
Yes,
I'm
that is
just gonna
true,
press it for
but
now.
I only use like one spell slot, so I'm not too bothered with it. So I'm going to save it.
Saving it. What about Mr. White Rabbit? Do they use their short rest ability or they hold off?
Well, let me
I
check
would
this.
use it.
I believe I was planning to use it, so like, yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Cause like I do have arcane recovery,
Yeah.
but like,
So you intend to use Arcane Recovery?
yeah, you know what? Yeah, I will. I will use. Oh yeah, you know what? I will. Once per day, when you finish short rest, you can choose expanded spell slot. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that on my second level spell slot.
Can you do it on a second level spell slot?
It
You can,
says,
yes.
yeah. I
Well,
believe the other wizard in the party.
well, I guess you can
peer
do it.
review, as they
I
say.
guess you can do the meme of doing peace sign turn invisible 3 times a day. Okay. So go
Exactly.
ahead and use that ability, get that spell slot back. Question for Bagagwa.
Mm-hmm.
You have been in these woods for some time now, your entire life, basically, and you have been keeping an eye on these men entering the forest and the fort that they've been operating out of. You have been here long enough to actually set up a proper camp that you've been living out of that is not too far from where the group is now. Do
Oh, you
you
expect me to
leave?
take
I'm asking if you intend to or even want to.
them? Sitting here sucking on a marrow bone and thinking, I'm contemplating. You know what? For the hell of it, I will take you to my camp and we can talk about the situation at hand.
Oh, how honorable.
And I won't eat you, rabbit. As long as you keep
No,
me fed.
how admirable. Then sure, we will.
That's what you think.
It was
Jumping
a
back
courtesy
to
thing, if anything.
just quickly jumping out the red real quick. You add plus 2 to that intelligence for 12.
Yes.
You get about, let me think for a second. 2 pounds of edible meat. So that's basically just a day's worth of food for one person. And you basically cut up the bear so that if you want to have trophies like its teeth, its claw, well, beak, teeth, claws, all that stuff, you can do that. And it's all minced up. So, other than that, Bagagwa has offered to take you to where she lives currently. How's the group react?
That works for me.
Just double check. Will we be meeting others of your people in your camp, or is it just you're just alone? To begin with. You did mention something about giants, right? That did something to your people.
Chicago did not like them.
Just double checking for
Nice.
life. Bagagwa, are you there? Is your mic working?
Sorry, I was dealing with a dog.
Fair enough.
Dealing with my
Also,
puppies.
also,
Re-
Zora, I will say you do not have the means to do that at the moment, so no. Continue.
And what was the question? I'm so sorry.
I asked initially if the camp you're going to bring us were you alone or were you other people, but then I remembered that you said that giants basically like kill your people, and is that true?
Yep. Essentially, there's only about 3 wolves that live at my camp right now, but they stay there.
Oh,
And I will try to keep them from eating you.
I would prefer so to be the case. He gives a quaint smile. Well,
So-
Be aware they're not your average size wolves either. They're like rideable size wolves.
oh, how
Would be
dire.
direwolves. Jinx. Or would it be
My guy,
Jester?
my guy's just thinking of the recent battle right there, and thinking to himself, "Yeah, it's not really that much of a problem."
And to answer your question, Red, Jester is my title. It's not my name.
Tripatrix, right?
I'm gonna call him Trip
Tripatrix is
or
preferable.
Snack.
I am of nobility after all.
I thought he was about to say I am a snack.
Someone was gonna say it. Can I also add those 4 traps to my inventory, DM, or at least however many I can carry?
I'm gonna say you're. Then again, yeah. If you want them, you can take them. Go ahead. You have 4 hunting traps now.
400 taps, and you say there's 4 wolves? Hmm.
3.
Don't even think about it.
No, 3 wolves. I included you as one of them.
Oh,
I
so
know
inclusive.
I, on the other hand, at least can run faster than my wolves.
Now that's impressive. I would like to see that.
So well, you might have a chance. Does Bagagwa lead the way?
Let's go. Take it away, Mask.
Alrighty.
Taking
Taking our
Bagagwa's
way back
lead,
to the horse
she almost peers through the tree line, almost at a sprint, and it doesn't even seem to like when she
Phase.
goes from branch to branch, jumping from tree to tree. It's like she's running on air. Like this is her element. This is her favorite terrain. And a trek that would have taken you maybe an hour only takes about 10 minutes to get there as you follow her lead.
Now
The
that's time
time
management.
now that's time management. The time goes by until you come across a large tree, gnarled and old and ancient, that seems to convert and look upon like a face. And underneath it looks to be a hole, almost leading into a burrow. Bagagwa, this is where you've been staying in this region since you've left your original home, since your family has died.
Correct. This is my den currently.
Nice place.
How quaint.
Thank you.
Cozy, in fact.
Come on in.
Reminds
Just
me
don't
of
touch
some
the
I'd
bones.
rather not.
Don't touch the bones. I'd rather not. I love it. Do you sense danger, Rabbit? Do you sense being a snack?
No, just more so of disgust. But yes, sure.
Mother of
Whatever you say.
As you are all discussing and talking, Mr. Rabbit, with your keen ears, you hear a low growl. And you look into the darkness of the den, and you see a pair of red orbing eyes. Then another, and then another, and then one more. As you see slowly walking out of the den are 3 massive.
Oh, I knew he was gonna have this ready.
Oh, how charming. He
And,
kinda,
and they
kinda looks up to
they
the big wolf.
slowly gather around Bagagwa as like they're like grin and like protective, and they start to growl at all 4 of you.
I'm going to walk up, sit down, and bring out the bear meat.
Okay. Roll me animal handling. Does Bagagwa do anything as he does this?
I sit there with a smirk because I know that I can call them off in a heartbeat.
It's funny you say that. As Red pulls out the bear meat, you actually see them get more intense. You see saliva start dripping from their fangs. And as he steps closer, not really paying much mind to his approach, one of them gets ready. They get in the low stance, and Bagagwa, you know they're about to fucking jump him. Do you do
Can
anything?
I do an intimidation like look in their direction to see if maybe they'll slightly back off?
I'm gonna say you could, but it would be at disadvantage because they're not really focusing on you unless you get their attention somehow.
Almost like a low grumble in their direction as I'm staring at them.
Okay, little
In this way?
grumble. And I'll quickly ask for a roll that. Does Bagagwa even stop their wolf from doing what they're about to do?
Only because I don't want one of them to get stabbed. I tell them to stand down and enough.
Okay, Gareth, roll your intimidation with advantage because technically this is Bagagwa helping you.
Yeah. Okay.
And you're gonna need it. Oh no. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. For being told to stand down, the wolf stops and it looks up, but it still stays in its stance, almost ready to act at any moment. But then it uh, it gets the attention of you, Gareth, and it sees your placid, hollow, killer eyes covered in the blood of an even more ferocious predator, and it backs the fuck off.
Just gonna enjoy that for a moment.
Just
Just sit down.
very nice, very cool.
I'm gonna be honest. I was fully prepared to get bit.
That's how I felt when my hubby just told me I wasn't allowed to have the cheesecake.
So the wolves stand down. They actually do kind of sit, and one of them actually kind of like bows their head to Bagagwa, starts rubbing up against her. Everyone who's not Bagagwa, just quickly roll me perception.
Perception.
I love how Cat's like, fuck them up.
No, I keep seeing that. It's fucking hilarious.
That's hubby.
Okay.
That's why he's like, fuck them up.
Everyone notices as they finally like their vision isn't kind of capped and kind of like, you know, folk like kind of colored by fear. When you actually get a full look at these massive wolves, they stand a near shoulder above the tallest person in your group. But that's not the thing that catches you. Also, thank you, Triss, for the inspiration. Just let me know who gets it. You notice that many of these wolves, all of them in fact, are injured. You see cuts, you see bruises, you see one of them missing an ear, another one has been blinded in their left eye. They are not in a great state. There's a reason why the Wolf Queen Bagagwa hasn't been taking out her family to hunt lately.
Or little ones. Well, little is an understatement.
A little is a very big understatement, my friend.
Yeah.
No, we have been in battle with giants that have been coming into this area and also other bandits per se building different camps and forts around here. I've been eagerly wanting to take them out, and my wolves have done what they can, but we are only 3 plus me left.
We can definitely help you out with the bandits. That's what we came here to do.
Well,
Yes.
then I am okay with teaming up and taking them out if you would like to join me.
Yes. I mean, as a member of the Verdant Forest that we all live here, or at least for me and Lyazara over here, we are concerned about the current events that's occurring within our homes. And your help would be of most importance, at least when it comes to rooting out unnegotiable members from outside the forest.
My wolves at least can be used as transportation. So you all do not have to walk as far. I am good on foot as I can keep up.
What are their names?
I didn't think about that, Zora. Mother of God.
You're supposed to be their mother and you haven't given them names?
Mother of wolves.
I'm,
Fucking
I-
going
I-
off just
I-
random,
Mother
bro.
of
I'm
wolves.
okay.
1, 2,
I'm gonna
3.
be so real. She kind of dropped the wolves on me. I thought she would have pulled the names out of her ass, but that's the thing that breaks her. Like,
uh,
Hang on.
Perfect.
Hold on,
love to
pulling
see
up
I
it.
think
wolf name generator.
There we go.
Hold
Luca,
on.
Remus, and Dyer. Jim Bob and Jimbo. There you go, Mass. Their names are in the chat.
I will also say for mechanical balance, like you said, they can only travel, but they are not fighting with you guys, not yet.
No, they're just for travel because they're
That's fair.
technically injured.
So before we go
What about-
anywhere, should we not splint them and try to bandage them up?
That would be rather nice if anybody knows any healing.
Well, I do have healing herbs and alchemist supplies on me.
This is true.
They, I promise, will not bite. I cannot say about the rabbit though. You might want to stand away.
Promise they will not bite hard.
Yeah.
I'll
No, I don't.
divide up.
I don't.
Just a little nibble. Just a
Give-
little bit.
Give one of
Just
them a
a little.
I
snack.
don't intend to stay any. I don't intend to stay close to these. To Huey, Dewey, and Louie over here.
Oh my!
I-
Shut up. We
You
are
do
not.
need to ride on one of them, sir, so you better make friends.
Hey, if you say so.
Nobody just
divide up-
nibble.
the bear meat between them and see what I can do about making like a healing potion or something.
So you intend to feed them. You use all the bear meat that you have because you only got 2 pounds of it.
Yes.
Okay. All the bear meat for Luca, Remus, and Dyer. And after you give them something to eat, and still being loyal to Bagagwa, they seem to be a little less aggressive than they were before. And they do allow you to take a look at them. So you intend to heal them the best you
Rally
can.
pants. They're just like Lily.
I'll say, if you make a medicine check on them and you use the herbs that you found traveling here, I'll let you do the check with advantage.
Okay.
It will use up the herbs that you had, so if you want to actually make a healing potion, you're going to have to find more.
That's fine. Boop. Boop.
16, let's see, and a 10. Okay. After attending to the worst of their wounds and setting any definitely bad scrapes, bruises, and minor fractures, they are able to move again, and they can now travel. They still need time to rest and recuperate to get in battle with big bad giants again, as Bagagwa mentioned.
Do you know what kind of giants they were? Could help us in the future if we come across them.
For now, the only ones I've seen are mountain and forest giants that are still in the area.
Mm.
But
On
I think
top-
before we
On
head
top of
out
that,
to-
actually, Bagagwa,
Hmm.
since they are your favorite enemy, roll me history with advantage. Since you're recalling history, knowledge about your favorite enemy.
How do I do it with advantage?
Just roll it twice and take the one with the highest number.
19.
20.
Oh.
Nice.
20.
Oh, there,
Mm,
nice.
Bagagwa, you know for a fact that you have had run ins with giants of three distinct types that are true giants, as you have come to learn. You
Mhm.
have ran into hill giants, stone giants, and frost giants. One frost giant in particular, the one that is the bane of your life, the one that killed your family.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
I guess you could say a stone cold killer.
Sir,
forgot
you
the
and your
hill.
puns. I am going to eat you.
I will also say on top of that that the area you've been living in recently hasn't seen as much giant incursions as your old home, which is further north from where you are now.
Hmm.
But yeah, that is your what you know and what you tell them.
Oh, you want me to tell them now that you've already told them?
No, no, no. I say that is what you tell them.
Oh, okay.
If you want to role play that out, go ahead. That's kind of half the point of this game.
I'm good.
fair,
As of right now.
fair.
What he said.
Can
Yeah,
I?
what God said.
Yeah, what God said. Can I say that I think it would be a good idea before we trekked out and let my wolves heal to gather supplies in the forest and potentially more food.
That could be good.
Yes.
I
Rest
see
of the
no
party,
harm in
yes?
preparation.
I'm sure the men and strong women of the woods can take care of that. I'm sure people. I'll be glad to stay here and make sure the home's safe on the home front.
I'm beginning to question why you are here, Rabbit.
You're gonna stay here with the wolves.
Remember, I am of a diplomatic nature. I speak.
I know his type, Cypher. He's gonna be like that.
Somebody
whole
grab him by the
weekend.
ears. He's coming with us.
What? No, I'll hand me.
I look to Cypher. I'm not grabbing him.
You better
So
not
the-
grab him.
So, Mask, I would say once the wolves are healed, they can carry a person each. I would say Waffle and Frenchie can both be on one, and then Gareth and Zora on the others. Plus, they could hold at least like 50 pounds, right?
Oh,
They with them
awesome.
being classified as large creatures and the fact that they're built and muscular and the fact that the rabbit is a fucking rabbit. Yes, that's exact. It shouldn't be an issue to have them carry your companions around the forest.
Okay.
Just real quick check, mic check. Gareth, is your mic working?
Yes.
Just okay, just double
So it's gonna
checking.
be, me, and Lysera, as
Hmm.
well as
And then the other two on
wolves.
wolves with Bagagwa leading the way.
Yep.
So you guys, you said that you were going to forage first and then head out to this location that Bagagwa knows.
Yes.
All right. In that case, are you guys foraging individually?
I would say we stick as a group. That way we can also get to know each other better.
In that
As I
case,
said, we're taking the rabbit.
just to keep it simple, I'll have this just be one survival check at advantage.
Oh.
And you guys can determine who is going to do that check.
I've
I'm
got a pretty
assuming
good
the
survival.
wolf lady that lives with wolves in the woods alone is best at survival.
It would be fun
You
if
would
she actually
probably
wasn't.
guess.
Yeah, I would count my roll out of that.
Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna roll for survival.
Waste
Do
of
it.
Do I
time.
get a like a double roll?
Since you have a group of companions traveling and helping you do this, you get advantage. Yes.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna see if I
Cool,
can
there's an
find more
18.
healing.
22.
Damn.
Yeah, we'll go with that 22.
God damn. Okay, hang on. Let me just do this roll real quick.
Very nice.
Oh, very nice roll, actually. And this is your favorite terrain, right?
Non caché, non caché. What?
This is your favorite terrain, correct? Because
Correct.
it's the forest. Bagagua finds enough food to feed everyone 3 days each, even her wolves, as she hunts small
Oh
little
wow!
animals in that foraging time.
Oh, rabbit too, right?
Not a rabbit person, it's a little rabbit for wolves, yeah, totally.
Oh, just I'm my peoples have a particular diet, if you will. Think of the
Don't mind me, I'm
vegetarian
making
sort.
notes on the side.
So yeah, that's 3 days of food for everyone each. That's what you get for being a ranger in your favorite terrain. You get double the amount of rations, so you find, and half the amount of time it takes to travel places. Bagua is quite literally in her element and wasting no time. So even Tripatrix doesn't even complain
So,
about that.
And firewood.
so just in case, almost. So I just add plus 3 days of rations on top of the ones I have already.
Yeah,
Basically.
just put in there, or let's just say for simplicity, so we can just keep it as one thing, that just add 3 days of rations to your inventory. Because it's a fit. If you already have rations in your inventory, just add +3. If you don't, just go to your inventory.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, and then manage inventory,
Add
rations, all that.
+3.
So if you click on the specific item in your inventory,
Quantity.
yeah, there
Yep,
you go.
There we go.
Okay. Okay, cool. Thank
I'm
you.
taking all the veggies. So
How are you carrying so much food? You got like a magic satchel or something?
talking to me?
Yes, you.
I
The
just
one with the big freaking ears over there that should be able to hear just as well as I can.
I just actively choose to ignore you. But yeah, sure.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking eat him.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm gonna fucking eat him.
no,
That's
I
it.
mean,
Fuck
uh,
you.
honestly, at this point, I wouldn't blame
I can smell you, bitch.
you.
You smell
yeah, me
quite
too.
tasty.
And, yeah, I can smell you too. And honestly, I'd
Red man,
rather
don't look at me like that.
stay back.
Just disappointment, but also kind of
The
anxiety.
bickering continues when the foraging finishes, leaving you all time to finally start heading the direction of the fort Bagagua's been talking about. Do you tell them anything else about the men you've been observing in these woods?
Uno momento, por favor.
Go ahead.
That's a hell of a note.
Yeah, that's a hell of a note.
What are you talking about?
If all of chat would just focus their eyes on the dice rolls real quick and look at the note Bagagua put in chat. It's also really funny that the note is right above the rabbit, like on the overlay.
Exactly.
I love it. There is one notation that I want to make about this trip. When we do get to a present hideout, there are at least 22 or more members that we may potentially run into and need to take out.
Yeah, let's
Well,
go.
I'm curious, actually. Can it be negotiated out?
Hopefully that'll be our first option because we do not want a full-on fight with that many against us. But if we have to, yeah, we fight.
That's-
But
Well,
smartly.
that's why I'm here.
Looks at you kind of hesitantly.
Looks him
Yeah.
up and down.
Listen. My work life is separate from my personal life. I'm not in my work mode yet.
I
Is-
see.
Work mode.
But yeah, let's Bukagwa, can you please tell us when we get close so we can stealth our way up to it? Would be nice. See what we're up against.
A scout mission, perhaps.
Yes.
I definitely can do.
It would be pretty
Right.
solid.
After getting your supplies together and getting a plan of getting as close as possible before stealthing the rest of the way, you all head out on the backs of Luna, Remus, and Dyer with Bagagwa. Luca, my bad. The font is so tiny on my screen, I don't know why. And I'm gonna say, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. The rabbit's on the back of Dyer, the meanest one.
And I'm with
the one that wants to eat him.
Well, if I'm, isn't it like me and
Yeah,
Lysera?
yeah,
like on the same
yeah.
wolf?
You and Lysera and the other two. I'm gonna say Remus
I got
with. Yeah.
Red.
I got it. I'll get it. Hang on.
We'll let their mother handle it then. It's literally saying, you go
Yeah.
here, you go there. Literally, like, sit down like this. Literally teach them how to ride horseback on giant
Why am I
fucking
having
wolves.
a hard time remembering Garrett's person's name?
Cypher.
Cypher?
Like Bill Cipher, but not.
Okay.
With an S, by
But
the way.
not written like a
Continue.
You get them on the back of your family, and you lead the way towards this fort. It is not that far off, actually, and it doesn't take too long until you finally arrive outside the outskirts of this newly established human fort. You get behind a large thicket of trees that you know has a hill that just crests over the fort that you can kind of see into it. When you arrive, what do you tell your wolves to do?
Well, first of all, you guys have to get off of them. Or are we're at the fort.
You're not at the fort. You're basically within its vicinity. So,
Okay.
Close.
you basically, if you're going to dismount, now is the time.
Yeah. I would need you guys to please dismount from my dogs so they
Yep.
can get back to a safe space away from this, because I do not want them in any harm's way, as they are all I have left.
Understandable.
Okay.
Very understandable.
So I send them away, partially like within earshot, and
But
then
not before Lasari gives Dyer some ear scritches and head
ear
pats.
scritches.
Aw.
Ear
Aw.
scritches.
Aw, I love that.
He grumbles,
Uh,
but wags his tail.
Like Zyra does that, and right afterwards, I just give them a mean look and just like wish you it off, like shoo.
give me animal handling rabbit with disadvantage.
It's just like animal,
Oh my god.
animal handling disadvantage. I bet.
Oh, I need to see this.
Alright, so that's one. Oh, the second one. Okay, wait, what? Oh yeah, that's right. Double rolls for me. Fuck. Okay. Well, just 8. It's 9. 9 the first one. 9 is the first one.
We really need to fix that later.
Yeah.
As you do this, you see the three wolves kind of get in that stance again, like they're about to rip you to fucking shreds. But then they look at their mom for a second. But then they do the wolf equivalent of like when you do the thing with the fingers and you're like, I'm watching you, bitch. They all do that to you.
Fucking funny.
And they
Oh,
eventually go off.
The wolves are doxing me right now.
So you
Shall
guys are
we-
with. You know you're within the vicinity of this place. What do you do?
Red immediately starts putting leaves all over himself.
Getting stealthy,
Oh.
doing solid snake shit.
Well, hold on.
I'm
This
gonna
is a
climb the
diplomatic
nearest
endeavor.
tree for a high advantage point.
Mm-hmm. And you tend to do that stealthily.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, Red,
Yes.
you mentioned the mercenaries in question, of the. Oh, wait a minute. You. I think the bad ones, right? Or can they be negotiated with?
I don't know that yet. They are very famous for a bunch of stuff. Their leader lost a lot of men in the war in a great tragedy, and is said to have retired and put down his sword forever. But I don't know if these are under his control, under someone's new control. We have to find that out. So I think
And
we scout it out, and then hopefully, if they seem negotiable enough, we talk and see what their purpose is here.
well, in order for us to negotiate, we must be approachable. So, I'm open and willing to.
I'm going to
walk
say
up.
during the middle. Wait, did you just walk up?
No, I said I'm willing. I was telling them I'm willing to just walk up and start, asking for entry
You're gonna act
on the
like
diplomatic
an
endeavor.
innocent little rabbit. We can just
Basically,
strip
yeah.
down and then
No,
just
not like
walk
that.
up to them and be like, "Hello, sir."
That's a bad idea. Without help.
That's the fastest way to become dinner, and not mine.
I can always put the rabbit on my shoulders and walk through.
That works. I mean, if we're willing to negotiate with them, and you said they, you put down the sword and all that, we might as well just show up at their gate and ask for a negotiation to discuss.
With
Agreed.
bandits.
Parlay.
But
Now,
let's
Are
scout out
these
first.
mercenaries from like out of this enchanted forest?
Yes.
Then they may know me or of me
That might come in handy.
In a good way or in a bad way?
in a good way.
In that case, I think you accompanying by my side would be of great value when it comes to this negotiation.
So I'm gonna just scoop the rabbit up and put him on my shoulder.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Let's not walk downstairs.
This is gonna be quite the show. I'm gonna hide in the tree.
Okay.
Sarah, what do you want
If
to
it
do?
begins to go south, make
Well,
sure
you
to
have
keep
two
your
bows
aim
drawn.
and make sure to keep your aim true.
Lysera,
Yeah, what's up?
well, this is a pertaining issue for the people of the forest, such as us.
Oh,
Do you
right,
wish to stay behind for safety or come with us?
Well, I'm not really much of a talker. To be honest, I don't know why I was sent out here in the first place, but I agreed because I thought I could help, so I guess I'll come with you.
Will be good experience for you, kid. Well, you're probably older than I am, but you get the point.
Whichever. Excellent. Come along.
Young
I
and
kind of, since
experienced.
I'm on your shoulders, Cipher. I kind of like do a fucking kind of like as if like I'm on a horse with my feet kind of like fucking bucking you.
It's like,
Oh
Cypher,
my
yeah.
god.
I'm just gonna clasp both ears together. Watch it.
No.
Riding like a
Although
pony.
I would advise that the elven stay behind.
Well, let's scout it out first, stealthily, and then decide whether or not. Though I think she should get a say in that too.
God damn it,
Shall we?
Karma.
What's that?
So focusing back on the situation, Karma. Do you intend to scout out the place on your own? Because they're kind of still discussing how to approach this place that they, again, haven't even seen yet.
I would like to climb the tree and look out to see what is going on in our vicinity.
In that case, roll me first. Let me think. I think your years living in the forest has given you a ample ability to climb trees without issue. You you still move at half speed going off up this tree. So would you please roll me stealth? Excellent. Bagagwa, you climb up the tree that you know has a good vantage point into the fort, the one that you've been using to gather information when these men first arrived. And you see into the fort. You see it has at least three different watchtowers, each holding at least two men either in, atop, or along the walls of. And you see individuals moving about doing their business within this fort. You also know the furthest area away from the entrance, something that you've actually informed your companions of, there is a breach in the back wall. One that you see now has yet to be fixed since you last checked.
Hmm.
Roll me perception.
Dun, dun. Well, bam.
Wabam. And let me just
Yeah.
look at something real quick. Excuse me. I got something in my throat. It's kind of bad.
Get some water.
I'm drinking some water now.
Hydrate or whatever. You literally have a thing for that.
Yeah, somebody hydrate this man.
I actually turned off my hydrate because it has a sound thing
Damn it,
with
he
it.
did. I just ran
I
to
didn't
it.
want it to be disruptive. But yeah, I took some water. It's fine. Bagakwa, you count each watchtower, and you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 men each watchtower. You see someone stoking a fire near the interior area of the camp, right here specifically.
Okay.
And you also pick up on the fact that there are 2 large hounds, 2 dogs, in cages behind this tent over here.
Okay.
You know for a fact that there is far more men in this fort than the ones you can see now, likely either in the inside accommodations of this fort area, or in here, or inside the underground section of the fort itself. You are undetected, and this is all you see.
They're cutting down my trees in the back.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the POV image you got going.
Yeah, kind of immersive. And you also do see, forgot to mention, that the front gate, the one with the large wooden double doors, is closed.
And y'all expect us to go knocking on that door, huh?
It
Are
is
you?
an encampment.
Hey, keep in mind, you're in a tree. Are you saying that?
No, I need to climb down first and tell them
Okay.
before they leave.
Yeah, like I imagine they're still discussing it as you're climbing down. What dumb argument are you guys having when Bugagwa comes back?
I don't think we are having an argument.
It could be. I know trick tricks.
God.
Fair.
You climb down, and your companions do not seem to be arguing, surprisingly.
Ladies and gentlemen and snack, I just want to inform you that the camp is manned by quite a few. There is a damage to the back wall that looks like quite the entrance if need be. But the front doors are very much locked, and there are quite a few watchtowers, with each of them being manned by 2. So
Do you
be highly
know?
aware.
Do you know if they have a leader or anyone in charge by your time watching the camp, or any other areas we should know about?
Not that I have seen. It's just the smaller warriors that have been manning the camp for some reason. Stoking fires, they have dogs.
Well, at least we know
Mutts.
that. At least you know that once we're inside, there's a way to leave, since it's the back end routes and all that. If the negotiations don't go well, of course.
I will stay in my tree from afar, because at least I can shoot an arrow, need be.
You've got longbow, right?
I believe so. Yes, I do.
Same.
All right.
Let me actually do some quick math about exactly how far that tree is from the nearest watchtower, Bagagwa.
Quick maths.
Mask, I swear to
Maths.
God.
What? What?
It better be within range.
You
Don't be a
have
rat.
you have
5
600
meters
feet
off.
of range. It's going to be in range regardless, okay?
No,
Yeah, right.
it's 6 meters off. You just disadvantage on.
It's actually 601 feet away. So actually,
Who the
Is
fuck
there
pinned
Red.
Save a Horse Riding Gear? Sean?
is there any way for Red possibly to be ready for a pincer attack from the rear of this fort? Maybe to cover an escape if we're in needing to get out.
Well, I know our dashing young rabbit has invisibility.
That doesn't help me.
It also doesn't help Lazara.
Our intention is to talk, but I agree with your escape route idea.
Of course.
I'll see if I can't set up some of the hunting traps and tell y'all where near the back entrance if we need an escape route.
Bruh, longbows are bullshit. With an
comes the
aerial
worst.
view, she can cover the entire fucking fort.
Now that-
Welcome to
awesome.
Rangers.
That's fucking awesome, bro.
Worst
She's a
comes
fuck-
to worst.
She's a fucking treetop sniper. What the fuck?
Yeah.
She's not-
And
she's
Mask,
like,
worst comes
Arrow
to
my
worst,
bombers,
I should
calling
be
you
able
now.
to turn into my werewolf form and go absolutely feral.
Keep in mind, you have to be like grabbing distance of dudes for that to matter. You're gonna be in a tree.
Yeah, but I can run down. I can get
Fair.
down.
Fair. Like, she gets real mad and climbs down a tree real fast.
She gets real mad. She's
If I
on the
turn
tree.
into a
It makes me
werewolf,
think-
why can't I jump down and get in there fairly quick?
I will say, you say werewolf, you just get real angry and furry. It's not like you're
Okay,
a rage
well,
master.
Close
Yeah,
fucking
it's
enough.
still terrifying to behold, I will say.
Get rolled.
Okay, so I have accounted for where Bagagwa is. She can quite literally cover the entire fort within 150 feet of her own bow. I need to get bigger maps.
Yeah, when I'm around, obviously.
Just be glad I didn't do Warlock with Eldritch Sniper and Eldritch Blast.
Damn.
And then add Spell Sniper on top of that.
Exactly.
Terrifying. So, explain to me your guys' approach. Bagagwa's going to stay up in the tree, I assume.
Me and Cypher are gonna gallop into the fort and asked to open the gate for negotiations with the leader.
I think you said walk wrong.
I mean, you walk, I gallop.
Wait,
You walk, you ride. What the fuck are you talking about?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Sorry, my bad. But you're right.
Nani the fuck?
He's trying to ride
But,
me. It's not happening. You're gonna sit on his shoulder and we're walking.
Exactly.
So you
And
two
then,
are going to the front, galloping to the entrance, as one would put it. What are the other two doing?
Well, Zara, would you like to go in with him, or would you like to stay back, or come help me set up traps and an escape route just in case.
Well, I mean, I want to help, but I mean, I'm also not very sturdy. So, I guess I can come help set traps.
No shit.
About to
Alright.
grapple her up into the tree with me. Can I do that?
Just grab her and try to like force her up the tree.
I'm pretty sure I have like a grapple, do I not?
You grapple is a baseline mechanic that anyone can do. Basically, you grab someone and you just hold them in place, and you can move with them. It takes half your movement though. So you can. I just want to point out that might make some noise, and you're trying to be stealthy.
Oh yeah, that's true. No, you stay down there. That way you can run. I can whistle for a wolf.
Kind of going off that. Are your wolves within like whistling distance in case shit goes bad?
They're within howling distance. Yes.
Okay,
A
they're,
howl goes further than a whistle.
they're just on the prowl. Like if mom calls, they come and they fucking run.
Yeah.
Okay, so you two are gonna
Like little
go
baby.
try to set up traps. You're gonna go give the for a wide berth to get to the back, so you're not seen. How are you approaching?
Wide berth.
With that in mind, how long does Tripatrix and his who he for some reason thinks is a horse companion
My
wait?
loyal steed.
Do you guys intend to wait for a signal? Do you just give him like an estimated amount of time? How long do you wait until you approach?
10 minutes? Question mark.
Yeah, yeah.
What do y'all think?
Well, if the wolf can see, she'll be able to call it out.
Ah, true.
Yeah,
It's ever-
exactly. Yeah.
So you're
Sorry,
giving
when you go ahead.
just double reiterating. Wolf in the tree, the two approaching from the front after waiting 10 minutes to give you two a chance to give a wide berth to get to the back entrance. Is that the plan?
Yes.
Okay. We're locking in this plan.
Also-
We're moving on. Or is this still discussion?
Sorry, when you turn to red, he's covered in leaves.
I love that.
Camouflage.
He went from the red man to the green man.
Why are you covered in leaves?
Camouflage, of course.
That's pretty solid.
Okay, then
Pretty solid.
should I also cover myself in leaves?
Take your
No.
bike while we're heading there.
Thinking about covering themselves in leaves, I assume you eventually head off, following red, the
Yep.
green, into a deeper section of the forest to try to get around.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, wait for me!
They head off. Bagangwa is still up in the tree.
Yes, sir.
And 10 minutes comes and goes, leaving Cypher and Tripatrix to approach in the open by themselves.
I sit in the tree shaking my head. This is a bad idea.
As you see them climb over the small hilltop you guys have been nestled behind, you see that there is a makeshift, almost dirt road that you guys come upon. As you begin to settle into a stride, walking forward, not really making much of a fuss, eventually, you see 4 men with crossbows in hand rush forward on tall towers. One of them shouting, "Who goes there?" And if everyone is okay with it, it has been 4 hours. We can end the session there.
Oh.
It has been 4 hours. Holy shit.
It has been 4 hours.
wow.
Well,
That's a good cliffhanger. I was
we
about to start
can
talking.
we can end it
I was
on a
about
little
to start
cliffhanger
monologuing.
there.
He's gonna start monologuing.
I think that is a pretty good place to end it. You know, we can immediately pick it up with Triple Tricks, try not to get shot, and probably failing.
No, no, you know the French man. He'll almost get shot, get out of it, and somehow win over the entire fortress.
Yeah, something crazy like that. That is within character for him. But yeah, that was the session, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. I had a great time myself.
That was
Loved
great.
it.
Very much so
More.
enjoyable.
When's the next one?
We intend for these games to be. Oop, music went off. We intend these games to happen twice a month, so once every 2 weeks. So for this group, unless schedule changes, I will see you guys in 2 weeks on the 27th, which is a Tuesday.
Sick. Down.
All right. Sounds good.
Perfect.
I already can't wait. Thank you everyone
Awesome.
for joining us and watching the debut of this part 2 or second group of this campaign series. I hope you guys are looking forward to what happens next.
So stoked. Thank you
Thank
for
you
hosting
guys.
us,
This
Max.
was a lot of fun.
Of course, of
Yes.
course. Now, my
Oh,
only
it was so
question
fun.
for y'all is who should we raid after this amazing game?
There is another D&D streamer called Canis Antithesis. That's live.
Well, if you could drop their name for me and I can just get that raid going, and let me actually get my raid message because I can finally use my like dice rolling message and it makes sense finally. Finally.
Hell
That's
yeah.
great. Hell yeah.
Also,
We can do
Karma,
that.
Karma, the whole
Hmm.
idea of you wolfing out on the tree while the combat starts instead of like using your bow. I texted it what that would look like on the D&D group channel general
Oh my
chat.
god. In mine or where? Oh, in here.
No, and Tales
Yep.
Tales from Amalga, the first like general text channel.
I am dying.
Thank you
Jesus
everyone for
Christ.
joining. If you are subscribed and would like to participate in the raid, please use this raid message here. You know, the Dice of Spoken Mass GM's Adventure Party is fucking raiding. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
And
Hell
let's
yeah.
go
Using,
give
raiding dungeon.
raiding a dungeon, if you will. And you're approaching, you know, a fort with men who are about to shoot you. Hopefully that goes well.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Either.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this was fun. I really liked it. It was dope. This is awesome. I'm
Mhm.
super excited for upcoming session.
I'm excited to see how the story continues. But with that, I'll say adieu to those of you in chat. Thank you for coming by. I had a great time presenting this game to you guys. If you're not following any of the players, what are you doing? What the hell are you doing? Please go follow Waffle. Please go follow Karma. Hell, please go follow the Frenchman. You know, like he doesn't deserve it, but give him a follow. Because just like his rabbit, it's a matter of time until he streams. He's tapping that timepiece. It's gonna happen. It's- It's
Another 2-hour
bound to happen.
He's gonna be another rabbit
You can
VTuber.
follow you can follow people that like
Yeah.
doesn't stream.
Yeah, you can
Mhm.
actually do that. Fun fact.
Oh what?
But let's just get the raid going. I've been Mass GM. These have been probably some of the best players I've had in a long time. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Adios.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Go, 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 go.
Bye bye bye.
All right.